It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Alrighty, we made it. It is Friday. Welcome to the KVJ Show. What the heck is going on, everybody?
Happy Friday, Kevin.
Yep, happy Friday.
We good?
What's going on? Happy Friday, Jesus.
Hello, my children. Good morning.
Yep.
He's still got the Jesus hair,
Yeah.
Jesus beard.
This look is not going away for a few months.
Okay.
Unfortunately for you.
I think it's
I don't
great.
know. I kind of like it.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely fun.
It makes me feel like we can get away with more bad stuff because, you know, if Jesus on your side, all is forgiven, bruh.
I kind of feel like I'm Jesus, but I'm lenient with my rules.
Yeah, you know, in fact, I might even put you more in the Dave Grohl category. You're kind of like, look like a rocker, man. Like,
Yeah.
this guy, yeah.
Rock and
This guy could
roll.
be thrashing, party guy, you never know.
I kind of like naughty Jesus better.
Naughty Jesus. I don't know. Can you even say that?
I just did.
Well, if you'd like to see what is going on in here, we got KVJ TV that is up and cranking right now. Just go to YouTube and look for the KVJ Show. You can see us on your flat screen TVs and your mobile devices, or just go kvjshow.tv.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you thinking about today, Naughty Jesus?
So you are the radio guru on this show. You know,
I am?
You know about the industry. You know,
Okay.
you just know things.
Oh, okay.
I know nothing.
He's got more like contact with the bosses. He goes to like meetings and stuff.
He's connected.
Yeah.
And he should be. He's the host. He's good with that stuff. I don't know if me and Virginia have the right temperament for the trade for that kind of stuff.
Okay.
It's better if we're not in the meetings, so you can go for us.
But I wanted to ask you, I noticed something with companies, all companies, it seems like. There are going away parties for people who leave. And then there's not going away parties for people who leave, and
Yeah.
it's always an email whether there's a party or not. It's like, oh, blah blah blah, with the company. We're gonna miss them. Thank you for their services here at the company.
Right.
But I just noticed some get parties and some don't.
Yeah.
If they don't get a party, does that mean they left because some stuff went down, or?
It's usually not on great terms. Yeah, if you leave on good terms and you've put in lots of valuable time and years into the company, then they want to thank you for your service and wish you well on your next endeavor. But if things did not end well, then they want to quickly get you out the door.
Because this place loves a party.
They
There's
do.
And
Yeah.
I love that. I think that's great. So when someone leaves, you're like, all right, cool. We're sending them off into the world. But the language is always flowery. I like learning about the industry.
Because somebody left yesterday and they got no party.
And I'm kind of shocked. I thought they would get a party.
I thought so too.
That's why I'm always curious. But then I go, well, maybe I'm just kind of overthinking things, and maybe parties don't happen for other reasons.
And I've talked to people in other industries. I think it's pretty much any industry. That's not a radio thing exclusive. It's just how the world works and the laws of industry and business.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have any inside scoop about yesterday's departure, do you?
I do not know anything about what went down in Virginia, but let's go ahead and gossip about it live on the air.
I love some tea.
No, I'm not trying. I'm just generally curious about how things work.
I'm
Yeah.
always curious about everything.
I do not know. I know as much as you guys. I got the email that the person was no longer with us.
I wasn't trying to go through details like my friend over here. I was just asking a blanket statement that would have been quite benign to talk about.
Yes.
I like the tea.
I know, but your tea's too hot sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to have iced tea with Kevin
Right,
over here.
iced tea. He wants iced tea.
Nope, boiling tea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Coming for you.
That wasn't supposed to go that way.
Okay. Yeah. All right. We'll move along then. What's on your mind, Virginia?
Well, my dad sent me this weird message yesterday. You remember me telling you, like, next weekend, they're all coming in, my sister, my dad. I'm so excited. We're going to have a whole fun weekend. And my dad sent me a message yesterday, and he's like, hey, are we still doing this trip next weekend? And I was like, yeah, we absolutely are. It's set in stone. I've already got like a boat reserved for us to go on a boat. I made dinner reservations.
Yeah.
I got reservations at a beachside hotel on Sunday for us to all go and enjoy the beach. Like, I've got all these plans, and I told him when I was in Kentucky, I'm like, it's a done deal. These are the dates. Let's do this. I think he's trying to back out.
Really? Okay.
I hope not. I wrote him back on the text thread, and I was like, hey, no, we're set in stone. We're all good. We're preparing for your visit. And he was like, oh, okay. Like
All
he
right.
didn't realize it was set in stone, or like he was trying to back out.
Okay.
I hope not.
Well, I hope not too. I know
It'll
you're
make me
looking
really
forward to
sad.
it.
I know.
Nothing is set in stone.
I guess not.
Okay.
He's driving down, so it's kind of loose.
Sure. Well, that's how long a drive is that?
I think it's about 12 hours.
Okay.
He said he's going to stop like in Atlanta around where your son lives.
He used to live.
Oh,
Yeah.
he doesn't live there anymore?
No, he's moved. Oh. Yeah, no longer in Atlanta.
12 hours of driving, when does your butt start to get numb? Is it hour 3? For me, right around Orlando, from West Palm to Orlando,
Yeah.
my butt becomes a little numb.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. When I do road trips, I try to always about 2.5 to 3 hours. I found in my experience with the old family road trips, everybody seems to stay content. You get in the road, you feel fresh, you're ready to attack it, and then at about 2.5 to 3 hours, you're kind of ready to stretch your legs and do something and see something. So that's how we always map it out. I think
Okay.
you're right on that. That's at least the way, our butts have a timer, and it goes off about every 3 hours.
And little stops do break it up and make it
Yeah.
awesome, especially if you like plan cool things to stop and look at.
I like when people stop at those things, House of Mud on the way to something,
Yeah.
on the way to a destination, those weird kind of stops. You guys
Yeah.
don't like that?
I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, a good pencil sharpener museum or two.
Baby, I'm going to that thing. It'll probably go at least twice. I was talking to Denny's about
You might
that.
actually set a record if you do.
Well, I know I'm going to the pizza crossing at least 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
And the
Okay.
pencil sharpener, I think I have to go twice, man.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean, it will take you in 2 trips about 15 minutes to see everything.
That's why I think I'm going
And
twice.
that's a total. Yeah, 7 minutes of time, you should be fine. What is on my mind is, man, oh man, we are super close to football season. Just about 43 days away right now from college starting to kick off. The pros are right around the corner as well. And to let you know, the Miami Dolphins, they're going to be doing some of their fan camps. Training camp is going to be starting here for them and coming up next Saturday. I want to put it on your radar now so that you know that is going to be the first Miami Dolphins open practice. They've got 8 practices that'll be open to fans, but there are just about 3 that are going to be on the weekends, because I know a lot of people, unless you got a kid that's out or whatever, that's not going to be convenient for a lot of people to go on a Tuesday morning. So next Saturday, the Dolphins are having an open practice. They've got one on Saturday, August 6th, and then Sunday, August 7th. So those are the times to go out if you want. And by the way, our good friend Christian Wilkins, he reached out yesterday. I want to know if you guys want to go attend any of those.
I do.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah.
We're Dolphin fans on this show.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, so pick your date. So he's welcoming all KVJ Nationers out to watch him and the Dolphins practice.
I'm going to go on August 6th.
Okay,
That'd be fun. I can do it that day.
very cool. All right, so we'll get that set up, and just want to put that on everybody's radar that is going to be coming up. Oh, man, love the weekend. It is here. So what you got going on this weekend? You guys have hot plans for this weekend?
There's a party in my neighborhood tonight, and they like to throw down.
Oh, they do? Wow.
Yeah.
More than you?
They come to all of my parties, and they are fun. So I'm very excited to go to their house and see how they get it done.
That means
Okay.
there might be an after party at the Sinicki's.
Oh my gosh, there's always an after party.
Oh, there's always an after party.
Well, this family has kids that are Mags' age and like a little bit older. So there's going to be like a bunch of those kids, and Mags is going with us.
Okay.
And so it's going to be like a whole family huge block party in the neighborhood.
Okay. That's fun
I
stuff.
love that. I love
That's
a house
fun stuff.
party.
Bert, what about you? Hot plans this weekend?
I do. Tomorrow is the day 1 of the KVJ horror movie.
Oh, okay.
So I'm
All
excited
right.
about that.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. I've been practicing getting all ready for Family Hearts Night, so hopefully we have some cards. I'm hoping I don't finish last like I have every other time we played.
So I feel like I've played Hearts before, and it was a lot of fun, but I can't remember the rules. Is it anything like poker?
No, not really. I wouldn't say it's anything close to it.
What's it? Are you able to explain it in 10 seconds to where it's not boring?
It's about getting points, and you collect points by hearts.
Oh, come on, man.
just
Get out
kidding.
That was 3.
That's just I'm being a troll.
She got extra Kahlua in her coffee today.
I actually do.
I know.
Yeah,
I can tell.
yeah.
I can smell it.
Yeah.
Who wants to dance?
Yeah, it's about taking suits, but it's the one thing about hearts, which is odd, that it took me a while to figure out. The one club you don't want to get is the Queen of Spades. That's worth 12 points. So if you wind up getting that, then you're just tanked. And you know what happens? That's the card rage. If you get that, you immediately because you know that your whole hand is just it's tanked. And you know that's kind of what happened to me, and that's what brought on the card rage. I felt like everybody was conspiring, and I just kept getting the 12 of spades every single hand. And when you do, there's no way you're winning.
It's funny you bring up card rage because when I started getting into poker, when I started to get it, because we're playing with money.
Man, yeah, that
you'd
really
have, you'd have a good
that
hand.
amplifies your rage.
You think you're doing really well, and you're outplaying somebody, and then they end up beating you like a sweet Denny. He's playing it real coy in the corner,
Right.
and they take all your money. There is a card
You're so
rage.
confident. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
There's a
Card
rage,
rage.
but you don't want to get mad in front of other people.
I've raged the last 2 times we played, and I have to go hide myself because I'm ready to flip something over.
And you don't even have any money involved on
No
it.
money, yeah, no, it's just for pride, which a lot of times maybe that's more valuable in some families.
So you want to get the lowest points, not the highest.
Yeah, you pretty much do. It's the object. It's like golf to stay low in your point total.
Or Uno.
Yeah, that's fun. I like it.
Yeah, so it's fun. So I'm sure we'll probably be doing that this weekend. Hopefully, I've improved. We'll see. Maybe get out for a little round of golf. It seems like the weather's great this time of year. So
What's your handicap these days?
heavy.
Okay, yeah.
It's high.
All right.
Yeah, it's high, kind of like my heart score.
Okay.
Yeah. Big things going on this weekend. The Rolling Loud Festival. If you love the hip hop music, you are going to want to be at Hard Rock Stadium this weekend. Now, you had the one thing where Kanye West was supposed to be there tonight, being the headliner, and just this week he backed out with 5 days before his performance.
Aye.
Yeah, you want to talk about rage. Can you imagine Ye rage?
That would not be good for the concert people. I mean, you got him on the bill.
Right.
You sold a bunch of tickets because he's on the bill.
Yeah.
And voila, he backs out at the last minute.
Arguably the biggest name at the Rolling Loud Festival is no longer at the Rolling Loud Festival. They replaced him with Kid Cudi. He's it's okay, but it's not Kanye West.
Kanye.
Nah, ain't Kanye. He's going to be there tonight. Playboy Cardi, Lil Durk, 2 Chainz, Lil Yachty, 3 6 Mafia, Saweetie is also going to be there on the stage at Rolling Loud tomorrow. They've got Future, The Baby, Lil Uzi Vert, Gunna, who was in your or your Dirt of the Day yesterday, Virginia.
I thought Gunna was locked up.
I don't know.
Maybe he has charges pending.
I'll have to see on that. Yeah, because. That's a good thing to check out.
Kim was yelling, "Free Gunna, free Gunna."
I saw that. I saw her tweet. Yeah.
Is Gunna already free?
I don't know. Let me check that out because he's on the bill. Boy, that would be really tough for Rolling Loud if one guy's locked up and the other guy bails on you.
It's tough.
Lotto, who we play with that Big Energy song that
Yes,
Virginia loves.
I love
Going to
it.
be on Saturday. Lotto will be there. And then on Sunday, Kodak Black is going to be on stage. He almost was locked up and couldn't make it. I mean, that's the hard thing about doing the Rolling Loud. You don't know who's dropping out, who's going to be incarcerated. I mean, what a tough thing for all these organizers. You don't even know who's going to be there.
It's the hardest show to organize.
Hardest show ever. On Sunday, you also have Kendrick Lamar. He's going to be the big headliner, as well as Moneybag Yo.
Okay.
Yeah.
They signed Moneybag Yo?
Moneybag Yo.
They got him.
The names are great. Coming up, we're going to play Rolling Loud Artist or Not. It's always a fun game.
I don't know if we're going to do I know I'm not going to do
Probably
well.
not going to do well, no. But with all the hip-hop artists in town, you've got them at a lot of the nightclubs, like Kodak Black's going to be at 11 in Miami tonight. So just check out between 11, Live, and Story Nightclub. They've got a lot of the Rolling Loud artists going to be at those clubs. You also got another pop band going to be playing in Sunset Cove Amphitheater tonight. It's Iration. So I know a lot of people are going to be toking it up. They had it last weekend as well. That's one of the big things going on this weekend. You have also got Incubus along with Sublime and Rome at the I Think Amphitheater on Sunday. be a big thing to check out. And if you're a big fan of 80s Van Halen, Sammy Hagar is going to be at the Waterstone Resort and Marina Sea Spray Inlet Grill on Lake Boca on Saturday. He's actually going to be bartending for an hour from 1 to 1:30.
You get front row tickets to see either Hagar or David Lee Roth with Van Halen now. Front row tickets. Who do you go with?
Well, now, not in their prime.
Not in their prime.
Not in their prime. Well, you're missing Eddie, and that's just, it ain't the same.
I hear you.
Same, but I would probably go. I'd go Sammy Hagar. I think David Lee Roth has shot his voice. It's a big difference between prime and now. All right, other things you got this weekend on Sunday too. It's National Tequila Day.
Ooh.
Oh, Kevin.
Why would they drop that on a Sunday when you got to work on Monday?
No kidding.
That's rough. But there's going to be a lot of places that are going to have tequila deals on Sunday, like the Wharf, Miami, and Fort Lauderdale. They got special deals going on. So I think if you get a shot of tequila, you get a free beer. So, yeah. So you should be able to be throwing up in probably about 90 minutes. So that should be a lot of fun. What would you say is your favorite style of cuisine? Usually broken down by, Spanish or Mexican, Chinese, even American cuisine. Do you have a favorite, Jaybird?
Italian.
Italian, sure.
Yeah,
okay,
I do love it. And I think probably second might be Chinese. And my knock on both foods is there's a lot of the same. I know it's different, but it's still with Italian. It's cheese, it's sauce, some type of bread.
The basics, yeah.
Yeah, even when you're getting something different. But I do love it. It's my number one.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
What would be your number one, Virginia?
I'm gonna go high-end Japanese.
Okay.
With influenced by heavy seafood. I like a lot of seafood, which a lot of Japanese is.
What an annoying answer.
Yeah.
Of course, you have to throw in the high end, of course.
High end.
And then there's some kind
Don't come at me with no low-budget roll, because I'm not here for it.
Wow.
Not having that.
She ruined the topic here.
Yeah. It's gone, right?
It's gone.
Yeah. Our desire to talk about it's over.
How do you think my husband feels?
Oh, I know how he feels.
Yeah. My favorite would be Mediterranean. That would be the cuisine that I would put down.
Greek.
Yeah, you're Greek, and there's a lot of stuff in that whole region that they eat, and it's a lot of leaner meats and salads and olive oils.
The feta cheese is my least favorite cheese.
Really?
I'm with you.
Yeah,
It's one of my least favorite.
I feel like it's cheese, but it's not really yummy like most cheese. It's just kind of like, I'm eating feta.
Okay. Not a big fan.
I'm not either. I stand with the witch on that.
Yeah, a lot of people, I guess, don't really love the Mediterranean because they ranked out what Americans like most. And actually, our own cuisine is number one. 32% prefer American cuisine to anything else. I guess that'd be your old burgers and fries. Steaks and ribs.
I do like American. I love American too, though.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I think a lot of times we snooze on it. We don't think about it. But, I mean, it's the staple of food that we've all pretty much grown up on. Your hot dogs and hamburgers and all that kind of good stuff. I'd say chicken fingers and, your typical bar food is American cuisine.
Where would you throw sliced turkey, sliced roast beef? That's American food?
I'd say so. And it really, I think, is what you do with it. Because, pretty much globally, they have a lot of the same animals that they eat.
You're right. That was kind of a dumb question.
We're used to it.
Well, I learned it from you.
Yeah, so Americans by 32% say it is their number one cuisine. Italian is next. Then you have Mexican, Spanish, and then Chinese, making up the top five.
Where do the Ralstons stand on Chinese? I feel like you guys don't eat a lot of Chinese.
My son Cannon, he loves the chicken fried rice. That's one of his staples.
Okay.
He's a big fan of that. So he's right up there.
My kids will get down with the fried rice too, but there's not a lot of other stuff on the Chinese menu they will eat.
Don't sleep on the little Chinese place in the Gardens Mall, the food court. That's Denny's favorite restaurant. For his birthday, he goes there every year.
Really?
It's
Okay.
really good. They have great lo mein.
What's the name of it?
Denny's, do you know the name of it? I think he does know the name of it. He'll be here. He's coming. Of course, Virginia's going to ask me questions. I don't know.
If it's good, look, Denny's. I trust Denny's palate.
Are you talking about the food court one?
Yeah, the food
Oh,
court.
yeah. I think it's just China. I think it's just called China restaurant.
That's it.
It does. I don't even know if it has a name.
Well, they really worked hard on that one.
Yeah, for real.
Chinese food.
So when you go to the Garden Small food court, just go to the Chinese part,
Is
the
it your
Chinese restaurant part.
favorite Chinese food?
No, but
Oh.
I love it because I like dirty Chinese. But yeah, if I want real Chinese, I'll go to
So
a
you
Chinese
mean like
restaurant.
cockroaches and all that, or what's dirty Chinese?
I like a Chinese restaurant put in the corner of something, and they just work on their art. That's it. They don't
Food
focus
court
about.
grunge.
Yeah, the grunginess
Yeah.
of it. It adds a different flavor to the food.
Oh yes, okay, all right.
It's easy to find the one in the food court.
What's your favorite cuisine? If you could pick any kind, Denny's.
Oh, any kind. It'd probably have to be sushi. It's probably
Yeah.
my favorite food of all time.
Would you get down with the high-end Japanese?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's
see,
the best. Miso.
Me and Denny's agree.
Well, he loves
Udon
everything.
noodles.
He loves everything high.
You're my miso. You're my miho now. miso.
Yeah, they say that Americans, they do love their food. In fact, they say they would spend $437 for an endless supply of their favorite food for 1 month.
Wow, that's a lot.
$437. Yeah, you figure out how much Americans love food. What would be your endless supply of if you had it for 1 month? It's costing you $437. What did you just buy?
Pizza,
Okay.
without a doubt.
Virginia, you bought sushi?
Probably either sushi, crawfish, lobster, something from the sea.
Man, we just are. We got different palates, dog.
Caviar. Oh my gosh.
You listed everything I hated. I mean, everything.
Yeah.
Crab, sushi, fish, shrimps. I like those too.
Okay.
Publix has got some good veggie sushi rolls. I love the rice, Kev.
You do?
The
Okay.
rice
Big
is
fan.
good. Yeah.
You're a carb fan.
I am a carboholic.
He puts carb on carb on carb.
He does. He loves them carbs. Yeah, I think mine would be chicken wings. $437 just give me an endless supply of them.
I feel like you don't get sick of chicken wings.
I don't,
Yeah, you
yeah.
really kind of get down on them.
Yeah, I really do.
I had him the other night and I was really examining my love of the flat. The flat to me is so much better than the wing. The wing gets dried out too easily.
Yeah, that's a very controversial comment, Virginia.
It is.
Flat stays juicy.
Once you've seen somebody grossly eat a flat, it
Yep.
changes your perspective. And I've seen about 7 people in my life, Virginia being one of them, really go in on a flat to where it left an impression on me.
You can eat the wing and be dainty. You can't eat the flat and be dainty. There's going to be meat flinging and a lot of sucking.
You just suck and lick and slurp a lot. She just does, man.
I get down. I'm passionate.
Even when she's just drinking a drink, she's just always licking her
lot of
lips.
noises, yeah.
There's noise over there. And it's loud, Kevin.
I do it for you,
That's how she
pumpkin.
rolls. How far would you travel one way for your favorite food? Miles.
A long time. Well, I mean, a part of going to Logan is for the pizza crossing. I don't know if I just go for the Bigfoot Festival. I think part of it, I went to Orlando for Sonic, just for Sonic, and turned right back around and realized that I drove by one in Port St. Lucie.
Hey, look at Sonic. I can't wait till I get to you in Orlando.
I went with my friend. We went up there, and then we're coming back. And I'm looking at social media, and they go, "Hey, Bird, you guys passed the Sonic already. You didn't have to go to Orlando." I'm like,
Well, Sonic in Orlando tastes better. Everybody knows that.
I felt like it didn't. It wasn't that good either.
That's a long ride.
It was.
That's 170 miles that you travel one way for a Sonic.
And that wasn't to go to the theme park. That was just for Sonic.
Okay. That's pretty good, but they say the average American would travel 254 miles to eat their favorite food. 254 miles. I mean, it just really goes to show you a love for food that you would get in the car and drive 254 miles just to eat it.
If it was a specialty kind of a day and you had friends and family you were meeting, I can see how you could do that once every couple months. That would be fun. I love that.
Road
It
trip
really
for
would.
food.
Road trip for food sounds awesome.
You ever done one, Virginia?
I've done some that were revolved around like that catbird seat in Nashville.
Yeah.
Me and my sister and my brother-in-law, we went up there just to go to the catbird seat.
Okay.
And it is fantastic. fantastic.
It's kind of a low pressure, fun trip. You're going there for food. It's not like you have to go get tickets to a concert or a theme park.
But a lot of those high-end places that I like, you have to make reservations like 4 or 5 months out.
Okay.
Especially if it's got one of the Michelin stars that everybody's talking about now.
I heard a rumor about that Michelin star thing.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where you can pay to play, and not everyone who gets one of those stars deserves it. It's they know somebody, and it's an unsavory world.
Really?
That's what I hear.
Who told you that? The snack pack?
I was going to say that would definitely taint a Michelin rating if you went into a place and it wasn't that great. And people are like, maybe these Michelin people don't know what they're talking
Look,
about.
the only people that paid for Michelin stars were the state of Florida and individual towns. They paid Michelin to come and review their town.
To have the opportunity, but they still had to earn it with the food.
Exactly.
Look.
And you're talking like upwards of like $50,000 for Michelin to come to your town and eat at your restaurants.
I'm an investigative journalist. I heard rumors. That's why I haven't given names yet, because I'm still checking this story out. I'm kind of breaking it right now to see where the temperature's at.
Well, I definitely feel like you know your thing when it comes to fine dining.
Well, I know my thing when it comes to scandal. I mean, pink lies. I blew that story open.
But you never uncovered the truth.
Do one of Kevin's polls. Was Virginia lying about her pink eye? It's going to be 80 to 90% on the bird side.
You at least convinced the public
I
that she
did.
was guilty.
And that's all I wanted, Kev.
Yeah.
Whatever. Half truths.
Yeah. It is the latest viral sensation in the food world, and it comes right out of South Florida. It's got nearly 90 million views on TikTok, and it is called pink sauce.
People have been hitting me up about it, saying, Bird, are you trying the pink sauce? You eating the pink sauce?
Well, it's an interesting thing that just is pink. The chef is out of Miami. He's a private chef named Chef Pie, P-I-I.
I love it.
Is this one of your alter egos? Hold up.
It sounds like it. That's a great name.
It sounds like something you made up.
So what is pink sauce? Well, it is pink. It looks basically like thick Pepto-Bismol. And the reason why is the condiment includes dragon fruit, honey, sunflower seed oil, garlic, and chili pepper, and you can get it at thepinksauce.com online. So people are ordering up the pink sauce, and they're getting it and then making viral TikTok videos of them trying it and giving their reaction. Of course, you know, pretty much everybody's making it nummy noises because we're all sheep and we just follow in. The pink sauce is supposed to be good, so we order it. We show how much we like it.
Pink sauce.
Like.
Take my picture of me
Yeah.
eating the pink sauce.
That's what people do. Bird, you gotta try the pink sauce. The pink sauce looks disgusting. It does. It looks like slimy Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah. Well, people are putting on everything from gyros to chicken wings to shrimp to basically anything you could possibly put a condiment on. They're doing it. They're trying it. And if you look at the TikTok videos, they say they're loving it. But the big question here, is it actually safe to consume? And food experts are saying no. Now, here's the reason why. You know, like I said, it's Chef Pie out of Miami who's sending this out online. But according to the FDA, there are a lot of stringent restrictions that come with packaging up food and sending it around through the mail. You've got to ensure that you've tested your product with the FDA or the Food Safety Governing Board of your country. You have to ensure that the product has nutritional facts and ingredients on the label, and you have to make sure that the ingredients can withstand the heat and the timing of the shipping. And there's raw honey in this pink sauce, which is listed on the label, and they say that honey in the heat and sitting out too long could have some negative effects.
And it just looks disgusting. It's not appealing looking.
Oh, Chef Pie is a chick.
Okay.
Sexist. No one was thinking that she was a man. You put that on yourself.
Yeah. So it's the big viral sensation. If you hear somebody talking about the pink sauce, that's what it's all about. But a lot of people are warning against it. If you get it, it's, in a sense, you're basically playing Russian roulette with your stomach.
Yeah, people are saying it kind of looks like the Ghostbuster slime, and it does.
Yeah, it's just a bright pink, thick sauce is what it is. So it does look odd. It's kind of like when they decide to make purple ketchup, and you're just like, what? Yeah.
I wasn't down with that either. It was just weird.
There's just some things. And even though I know that ketchup itself, it's got a lot of really bright red food coloring. That's just not natural tomatoes making it that color. There's still something about it.
Well, if we were raised to live on purple ketchup wouldn't be weird to us.
Yeah.
It's weird to us because of that.
So that's what it is. And it does stand out. It's very colorful and it's bright. So when you're making a TikTok video, the pink sauce is like, ooh, what are they eating? It's so bright. It looks so crazy.
I said it before. TikTok is turning this world to hell in a handbasket.
90 million views. I mean, that's an insane amount.
I know.
Yeah, it is.
Just for a pink sauce. So if you've heard about it, wondering what it's all about, that's what the pink sauce is.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, there were some pretty heavy allegations hurled at Ricky Martin last week, and we were all like, oh boy. Ricky Martin's nephew accused Ricky of sexual abuse. He also said that they had a relationship, and then he said that Ricky Martin was stalking him because Ricky couldn't get over the breakup, and it was just like, wait, what? We found it a little odd that, Ricky could stalk anybody in Puerto Rico because anywhere Ricky goes, Ricky is going to be noticed in Puerto Rico. And if he's lurking out front somebody's house and days on end harassing somebody on the street, you'd think there'd be like a witness or two. But we didn't hear anything like that. And so the judge initially granted the nephew the restraining order against Ricky and said, look, I want you back in court. And that happened yesterday. And then I guess other family members came forward and said, look, this nephew in question has mental health issues and has not been in contact with anybody in the family. So we think he's going through some stuff. And then the judge, after he had heard everything, lifted that restraining order and said, yeah, we're going to dismiss this case.
So what does that do to Ricky Martin then? If it's looking like he had nothing to do with this.
It really makes you look bad because now a lot of people may not hear this conclusion or may not believe this conclusion or whatever. Like, it's definitely a taint.
Mm-hmm. But what if there's no truth to it either? It sounds like there might not be any truth to it whatsoever. And all it is just an allegation by a person who's mentally ill. That's highly possible. Wow.
I know.
Okay.
Here's Ricky. I guess after the judge made his decision, he did go and make a video statement. And I think we have a clip of that for you.
To the person that was claiming this nonsense, I wish him the best, and I wish he finds the help so he can start a new life filled with love and truth and joy, and he doesn't hurt anybody else.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, Ricky, but now the cameras are off. How do you really feel?
Yeah,
Do
right.
you want to choke him out?
Yeah, I mean...
In other news, speaking about choking out, Bruce Springsteen fans want to choke somebody out, but they don't know who to go for. Should they choke Bruce or should they choke Ticketmaster? The tickets that are going on sale right now for Bruce Springsteen's arena tour, which is happening next year right here in the U.S., some of the fancy seats are going for as much as $5,000 a piece.
Dang.
Floor tickets, just floor tickets up front, $5,000 a piece.
Wow.
People are like, oh, you are not the working man's artist because the working man could never afford that. Even like seats that are up high, some of those are over $1,000.
Yeah.
The prices were a result of Ticketmaster's dynamic pricing.
The boss, I mean, you're right, the working man.
The price will fluctuate for the tickets based on demand.
Yeah, they say that part of this is to try to keep scalpers out of the game, but people are like, well, you're keeping out all the big fans too, so.
It's a mess.
Yeah.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Got some birthdays today, like Selena Gomez. She is the dirty 30 now. 30 years old for her. David Spade is turning 58 today. So is John Leguizamo. And Don Henley is 75.
The Hen Man. Mm-hmm. Well, some crazy stories about the Hen Man, Virginia. I'll tell them during commercial break, though.
All right, I'll nod out.
Good. He'll be under, you promise?
Also got a sweet, sassy Miss Independent Penelope Rose having a third birthday. That is from Mom, Dad, and Benjamin. There's a photo of her on KVJ TV.
Oh, great hair.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Got a happy 18th birthday to Isabella. Love Yaya, Papa, Jaden, Naomi, and Gabrielle. And also Liam is turning 12 tomorrow. He's been listening to the KVJ Show for years. And there he is with Mom and Dad. A nice little photo. So happy birthday, bud.
Aw, cutie.
There we go. If you got a birthday and want one on the KVJ Show, just send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com. Oh, man, we got some good stuff here. Camp KVJ, 4 packs of tickets. You to drop on the kids, keep them occupied here this summer. Rapids Water Park, Cox Science Center is what we got for you right now. And Taylor is on here from Sunrise. Hello, Taylor.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How old are your kids?
9 and 15. I have my 9-year-old with me right now, and he's super excited.
All right.
Man,
Yay.
got to be super pumped. It's one of the greatest water parks in all of Florida. They're going to love that, and you're going to love as a mom, knowing they get a little bit of education as well with the Cox Science Center. Okay, Taylor?
All right.
Okay, you guys enjoy yourselves and your little ride into wherever you're going today. Got more tickets for you coming up next week. Every single day we're doing Rapids Water Park, and we're going to throw something else, a little extra fun in, coming up on Monday right about 7:10. Be here to win on the KVJ Show. Well, Top Gun Maverick continues to climb up the ranks. It is Paramount's highest grossing film ever. Now it's the 9th highest grossing movie domestically, $623.8 million, which booted the Avengers back to number 10 on the list. It's got a little ways to go to keep climbing up. They got $30 million to take the number 8 spot. They would pass 2015's Jurassic World at $653 million. We found out yesterday that Tom Cruise has made over $100 million on Top Gun Maverick because he was a producer and gets a cut.
And he definitely needed the money.
Yeah, you're right.
When you get that kind of money, when you already have so much money, do you just go out and buy jets? Do you start buying islands?
Yeah, he actually could probably just buy our Navy. He's got so much money. He could have his own battleship.
I'm going to just buy my own fighter jet.
I think
the SS Tom Cruiser.
When you have that kind of money, I think you start running out of things to buy, and then you start going into land and planes.
I don't know. Give me that kind of money, let me tell you.
He's doing all right. New movies this weekend. You got that Jordan Peele movie called Nope.
Yeah.
It's out. Keke Palmer's in that, going to be rated R. And then Katie Holmes has got one called Alone Together. I think it has to do with being quarantined in the pandemic and her boyfriend is somewhere else and she's quarantined with one guy. It sounds like it's maybe a rom-com. And I'm going to give you a spoiler. She winds up with a guy she's quarantined with.
Oh, my gosh. Really, Kevin?
But you haven't seen it, Kevin.
Yes.
Yes, he has.
We
have seen it
8,000 times. All right, time for the No Name Movie Game. We got our people all lined up here. If you'd like to play the game, 877-979-WRMF. Virginia's almost unstoppable this game. We're going to do our best to try and knock her down a peg, though.
She's having a good year.
Yeah.
Career year.
Why don't you step it up over there, weird Jesus?
I'm trying, my child. I'm just not good enough.
For a win, he needs a miracle.
I do.
He might just be the only guy who can pull it off here. Okay, so yeah, I know according to Stat Girl Whitney here, taking a look at this, Virginia is the current champ, 3-game winning streak. She's in the lead with 12 wins. I'm falling back to 7. Bird's got 6. I mean, come on, dog.
I mean, those are like 2008 numbers for me.
Yeah, I'm in a slump as well. I can't win anything these days.
Look, you know my philosophy. A loss for the witch is a win for the bird. So
Okay.
you take the title too, dog.
Either one of us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we got to stop this train.
2 against 1.
The V train has got to stop.
Bring it, Jesus.
We know it's a powerful witch. You're right. This is good versus evil.
You've got your new hair and your Jesus beard, and you might still lose.
I probably will.
I hate to beat Jesus, but let's go.
All right.
Okay, well, if you win, you definitely need to jump on that Mega Millions. That's going to be huge tonight as well.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, third largest drawing ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what's it? How much?
It is over $600 million right now. They say it still could go up a little bit before the drawing tonight, depending upon how many people buy tickets, but it right now stands at $660 million.
That's Tom Cruise money.
Yeah, it is.
It's got a long way to go to get to number 1. The largest Mega Millions jackpot ever was $1.537 billion, and it went to only one winning ticket in South Carolina in 2018.
Wow.
One person won $1.5 billion.
Do you want to talk about getting a lottery ticket? Then I'm going to forget about purchasing it later.
I'll go do it. I need you, Jesus, to come up with some numbers.
Okay, I'm still seeing 13 over Kevin's shoulder for some.
Okay.
I don't know why.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to write it down. 13.
Okay.
It's in the book.
All right, here we go. Let's get to the no-name movie game. Our reigning champ is going to start us off. Going to be partnering you with Cesar here from Green Acres. Hello, how you doing, Cesar?
Good morning, KVJ. Good morning, Pickle Squad.
Good morning, Cesar. Welcome.
Okay, we've got 60 seconds here on the clock for you. Virginia cannot use any of the actors' names, character names, or any of the words from the title of the movie as well. All right, you've got 60 seconds, and your time begins now.
It's the opposite of white, and it swims in the ocean.
Black whale? Black dolphin? Blackfish?
Yes, you got it. Pass on that one. Pass on that one. They sleep during the day and they're awake at night. They're running around. They're like possums, some like kind of marsupials. They're called what? If you have something that sleeps during the day and is awake.
Nocturnal?
Yep, but what is it? Pass. Shower scene, knife, getting stabbed, movie from the 50s.
The Shining?
No, before that, shower scene. Pass. Pass on that one. Candles are made of this.
Whoa!
Okay.
The witch has been cut.
That's a one spot.
That was terrible, Cesar.
You don't have to take that.
Love you, V.
Yeah, you have to take that.
Man, Virginia's always going after the pickle squad.
I know, yeah.
She's yelled at like 3 members.
Oh, my. Oh.
If that score holds up, we need to probably just stop playing.
You're right.
If that holds up, the game is now done.
We just have to be like, oh, we just got to walk away.
Even if we tie, you need to pull the plug on this thing.
Okay, I got Joe on here from Port St. Lucie. Hello, Joe.
Hey, what's up, Kev?
How you doing, bud?
Doing fine. How about yourself?
Good. Let's take this win, my man.
Let's get it.
All right, 60 seconds on the clock in the no-name movie game. Our time begins now. Okay, they wear a habit, black and white. They're in the Catholic Church. They're female.
None. The nun.
When somebody is on the loose, they're on the lam. It's not a female. It's the opposite. You call it what? When law enforcement is looking for you, you call it not a woman. Opposite.
Man.
And they're looking for them.
Man on the run.
You do this with deer when you kill them. You've done what? Okay. All right. I said, what about you sell rings here? You buy your engagement.
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yes. It pass. Blank theft. It's something that happens online. Blank theft. When they steal your
identity.
Yes.
Theft.
Okay. He's trims bushes. He's with the fingertips. What is the name?
Edward Scissorhands.
Yes. It flies in the sky. It breathes fire.
The dragon.
Red dragon. Close. We got 4.
Oh, look at you.
Is it enough to win the tournament?
I don't know.
But you know what? It's a win. The witch is
Virginia's
yes.
streak is over.
Yes,
You're
Kevin.
right. So that is good news. So
Fireworks.
congrats on at least doing that, Joe.
Amazing.
All right. Danelle is on here from North Palm Beach. Hello, Danelle.
Hey,
Danelle, let's give him hell.
let's do it.
All right.
Okay, 60
feel it.
seconds here. You're feeling
I
it?
can feel the chemistry.
Will a miracle happen? You got to beat 4 in 60 seconds.
Oh, I want it bad, Danelle.
Your time.
Let's do it.
Your time begins now.
Zuzu Vava Squad Squad. Super Lava Mama. That's it. That song. They all sing it. Super Mama Lade. Pass. Oh, good gosh. Pass, Denny's. Nah. She is a superhero. She has an invisible car. He has an invisible car. Superhero. Danelle, are you there? Superhero.
Yes, the
Female.
invisible woman.
Not Superwoman, but the it's bread. Make my sandwich fresh. Okay. You no. You get in. They ring and you fight each other. You are two big muscly people. You're grappling. You're called what?
In a room.
In a ring. Pass. When you take Ambien, you have this. You have all these crazy. I tied with the witch.
Oh.
How
How many did we get?
I don't think you.
You didn't get 1. You got 0. Yeah, you didn't tie with anybody. You got a goose egg, Jesus.
Danelle.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I don't think she was ready for what
I
hit her.
couldn't even hear what you were saying. You're talking too fast.
All right. Okay.
I think you lost her at Super Mama Wade. I don't think we got past that
Which
one.
was Moulin
Rouge.
For Marmalade in the invisible car.
The
Yeah,
Invisible
I mean,
Airplane.
Wonder Woman.
I mean, that
Yeah.
one's pretty.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
wrestler inside.
Wrestler.
They were bad clues. They were bad
Okay.
clues.
All
Maybe
right,
me and
Danelle.
Cesar should have paired up together.
Let's try it. Switch.
All right, Port St. Lucie gets a win here today. Congratulations, Joe.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Convincing
baby.
win.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, Kevin, the belt is yours.
Because you know what? That is good.
Okay, yeah, Virginia's streak is over.
You're
That's
probably,
all that matters.
You're probably going to go out in the town this week and peep that thing, aren't you?
No, not at all. Not at all.
He'll forget he won.
Yeah.
He will.
The belt will stay here.
He's already forgotten he's on to the next segment.
I'll forget in 3, 2. Well, Lizzo is talking about how she skipped school back in the day to go see Destiny's Child do an album signing at a Walmart. And so we're asking on the KVJ Show Facebook page, ever skip school for something cool?
Oh, yeah.
What did you do that was so cool?
I skipped school to go see the Atlanta Braves Municipal Stadium back when Dale Murphy, Dave
Yeah.
Justice played, Chipper Jones, all that.
That is pretty awesome.
And then you go to the Palm Beach Lakes Hooters.
Okay.
Or was it on Palm Beach Lakes? Or was
It was on Okeechobee Military.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, way back in the
Yeah.
day. That's it, baby.
But yeah, I remember skipping school a couple times to go to the Brave games.
Okay. Did you ever skip for something cool, Virginia?
All the time. We used to skip school, and there was the Mississippi River in between, like where I went to high school and the French Quarter. So literally, you could jump on this ferry boat for free back
Okay.
in the day, and you could take the ferry over to the French Quarter and just whoop it up. It was pretty awesome.
And you whooped it up, didn't you?
I did.
Wow.
I was
You
very
did.
whoopy.
I bet you did, Witchy.
Good times.
But nobody
times.
nobody even carded us. Like nobody even we just did whatever we wanted. Like it was a different day.
I remember going to downtown Clematis and nobody ever carded. I remember being 19 years old and getting into pretty much anywhere I wanted to. A lot of buildings didn't card back then.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Something had to have happened where they tightened it up a bit.
Well, there was a classic movie from back in the day when I was a kid that would inspire me to skip out all the time. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He skips out, goes to Cubs games and all kinds of cool stuff. And we didn't have opportunities to do cool stuff like Destiny's Child album signings and going to Cubs games and all that kind of stuff. But we did skip a good bit. We did what you do in Logan.
Skip and go sit behind a building and smoke?
Yeah, skip and smoke.
No, we had a fort we built under a bridge.
Oh, even douchier.
Even grosser.
And we'd skip out and go there and smoke.
I mean, all day long.
You're on that homeless tip.
Oh, yeah, we're inspired. Got some great comments here on the KVJ Show Facebook page. Texts are rolling in as well. Some emails and even comments from the WRMF app. Stacy said, I grew up in South Jersey, 6 miles outside of Philly. And in May of 1975, we skipped out and went downtown for the parade when the Philadelphia Flyers won their second Stanley Cup. It was awesome.
That's
worth it.
cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
If Cannon skipped school and he missed maybe not a test but a quiz, but the reason why he skipped was something so totally awesome, and you get it. Does he get in that much trouble?
No, no. In fact, we typically pull him out of school for something awesome. I
That's
believe
good.
in experiences. You can make that stuff up.
As long as the parents are in the loop. But what if he went behind you and Kim's back?
That's what I'm asking.
And he was sneaky about it and went to go do something, and then you guys found out about it afterwards, but you didn't know when it was happening.
But it really was next level what he decided to go do.
Yeah, it was something that we would definitely frown upon.
Well, he's not with you.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say he's doing something he frowned upon. He skipped school. He did something. You guys found out that he skipped school. He didn't tell you, but then you find out he skipped for a really cool reason. Do you kind of go, oh, you got us, kid. That's a good move.
Yeah, there's a lot of extenuating circumstances as to what he did, what he missed at school, but just on the face of it, it's like, come on, man, what are you doing?
Yeah.
We're very much like, what are you doing?
And I think he's also going to go, Kim, you handle this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just sitting on the sidelines watching, so I'm just glad it's not me, dog.
I can't help you, dog. I can't help you.
Dog, I've been in a doghouse before, too. I'm glad it's not me this time.
Yeah. Better you than me. We got Kentucky John saying he used to skip out and go to the Palm Beach Lakes Mall and the Grand Prix Race-A-Rama in Lake Worth.
Oh, my gosh. The Palm Beach Lakes Mall. If you didn't grow up here back in the day, just know that place was it. The Palm Beach Lakes Mall was the place to go. You did your school shopping there.
It's where the outlet mall is today.
Yes.
But it used to be like a closed-in mall.
It was a big deal. That's where we would always go to Birdine's. They had the best breakfast buffet ever. I know it sounds weird. That means the Penningtons that came into some money, and we were going to the Birdine's buffet.
Okay.
It was a big deal, Kev.
Michael from Wellington texted in. He said, yeah, we would skip school to go to IHOP for free pancake day.
Oh.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. Amy said at Island Water Sports in Deerfield Beach, they used to have a huge sale once a year called Midnight Madness, and we would skip school for that. And senior skip day. Did you guys have senior skip day?
We did.
Okay.
We had a whole week of like senior antics.
Yeah, I think I did have senior skip day, but I was kind of under the gun. I think I skipped so much that I wasn't able to skip senior skip.
Oh, okay.
Skip day.
Yeah.
It's hit tilt on his skippers.
I graduated, baby.
Yeah, we did a senior skip day. I remember we went out for the two big F's in my town, fishing and fighting. So it was quite a day. People would fish for a while, and then they'd start fighting. It was a lot of fun.
Sounds terrible.
That sounds so terrible.
I would no, I don't want to go. I'll stay in school.
And you could tell they're so drunk that they start turning red.
I remember regretting it halfway through the day. I'm like, gosh, man, I wish I was in math right now. Rachel said, yeah, our senior skip day was on 420. We would meet up at Flagpole Beach on Palm Beach. That was their big thing. Carlos said in high school, I once skipped to attend John Kerry's rally and got to ask him a question. Ironically, the question was about education. And here's the thing. I didn't realize that they had cameras there, and all my teachers saw me on national television.
If you're a teacher at that point, you go, all right, good for you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right?
Well, if you're out there fighting for education, I think the teachers should be thanking you.
Look, you got a national TV. You made the right choice.
Redbone is on here from Jensen Beach. Redbone, what did you skip school to do?
I was probably like a junior in high school. I grew up in a little county called Monmouth County. You could see New York City from the beach where we grew up.
Oh, yeah.
A little town. And I took a train up there, up to Greenwich Village. They were having on the 420, they were having a hemp fest. And me and my friends took the train up there. They're preaching the legalization of marijuana. We're talking back in '93.
Yeah.
And we took the train up there. And we're waiting for hours at the stage. The guy's preaching, walking back and forth. He had a handbag. Like he was going to, everyone said, oh, they're going to throw out free weed in the crowd, man. They're going to throw it out. We waited for probably minimum 2 hours. And everyone's going, where's the weed? And people were getting angry and mad and nothing. There was not even one joint thrown into the crowd. It was like, what's going on? We had our own.
That's false. Yeah, that's false advertising. You can't have a hemp fest and not check out weed. What the heck, man? That's crazy.
Yeah. And WNW, too, man. We skipped for that senior day. They used to have a party on the beach down there in Asbury Park.
Ooh.
And it was huge.
Yeah.
Huge party, man. And then everybody underage drinking on the beach, man. I don't know how people didn't get in so much trouble, but, it happened.
There's always some
times,
unbelievable things happening on the Jersey Shore. I just, many times.
Yeah. Good place to grow up.
Yeah, no, absolutely. A lot of fun there.
A lot of action.
There is a lot of action
That's
there.
the good thing. Like, if there's stuff going on and places for you to go, that's cool.
Yeah.
Logan, oh.
How far is the Jersey Shore from New York? Like the main spot where they would always fist bump on the show, like that one strip area.
I don't think it's that far.
No. We would go out there. I think maybe it was like an hour to 90 minutes somewhere. I mean, it's been, 30 years since I made that drive, but I think if I remember right, that's what it was. We had to go out there all the time. Every weekend we were at the Jersey Shore doing stuff. I remember we had a jet ski giveaway that we were doing.
Did you like it out there, or was it awful?
No, it was fun. It was cool. The Jersey Shore was great. And there's a whole bunch of different little towns you can go to, and they had the boardwalk at some.
I feel like you need some roller skates, get on the Jersey Shore, just kind of glide.
I always loved it, yeah.
Yeah.
I always had a very good time out there. Jersey Shore was good fun. Oh, yeah. All there because she skipped out to go see Destiny's Child back in high school. Lizzo on the KVJ Show. Maybe if you were getting some of these lessons in school, you would skip too. Yahoo had an interesting topic about these school assignments that stand out to you years later. And man, there's some weird stuff teachers would teach. One person just texted in Dustin. They said, I had an English class based on witchcraft.
Oh, I would get down with that.
That'd be kind of interesting, yeah.
Brush up.
Somebody else said my Spanish teacher also used to make us dance the Macarena every Friday as a cultural lesson in the late 90s.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That would be on national news.
Probably, yeah. Some of these definitely would.
Is the Macarena really a cultural dance? I don't know.
It's just I can see somebody making that a very big story and people taking it.
Mm-hmm. Somebody else said we had a project that involved having our BMIs, the weight and body fat percentage, read out loud in health class.
They did that a lot in school.
Messed up, man.
You would have to weigh yourself in front of the whole class. And I never had weight issues as a kid, but I know kids that did, and they
That'd have been mortifying. Yeah.
I remember in middle school, we had to take off our shirts and bend over and let them look at our spine to see if we had scoliosis. But they did it in a room where the other kids could see you.
Yeah, that was so
it's like, what the hell?
Right. Weird stuff.
It was so embarrassing. And that was like in 5th grade.
Yeah, it's crazy. Somebody left a comment. They said in 5th grade, my class tried to help us understand the male-female dynamics of ancient Greece. So the girls got assigned a boy, and they couldn't enter the classroom unless escorted by the boy. They had to do his bidding, whatever he wanted. They had to feed him, et cetera, all that kind of stuff. And we had to act this way for about a week. That's an interesting lesson.
My buddy, this guy, so he was at a Baptist church. I had gone there too.
Is he in the snack pack?
No, he's one of my childhood friends, and he the one of the preacher guys that were there, or the priest, one of the reverends. I'm not sure what you call them. He was going over with the 6th grade class what the big O is, and how to give it to your wife.
6th grade?
I swear to
That's
you.
messed
No, I'm
up.
sorry, 8th grade. It was not that that's any
Still.
better.
Still.
Yeah, but he was talking about how to give it to your wife. And,
what the heck, man?
but it was they tie it into a religious lesson.
That's crazy.
My.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have a problem with that, Mr. Baptist minister.
There was a lot of weird stuff in that school.
Yeah, it does not feel age appropriate.
No.
In 5th grade, somebody said the female teachers used to call girls only to the hall to tell them about their periods. I thought it'd be about cramps and how natural periods were, but instead it was focused on how the girls should be careful around the boys so that the boys don't know about our problems and how it would embarrass the boys if they did. A teacher would even give a detention to a girl in class because she stained her skirt in front of the boys because she forgot that her period was coming up.
There were some weird teachers, man. I tell you
That's some weird Carrie stuff.
That
It is. Yeah, there's a
yeah.
lot of weird period stuff, especially back then, man. I told about the one teacher where the kid peed in class, and they made a big deal. Then the teacher got mad at the kid for peeing in the pants, and they made the kid go get trash out of the trash can and wipe it up in front of all the kids.
Wow. Yeah.
I
There's a lot of scarring things that happened.
Imagine if that happened today.
Yeah.
80s schooling could
Yes.
really
Yeah.
mess you up forever.
Yeah.
Big time.
This comment said in our middle school health education class, all the girls had to sign abstinence contracts with their parents and the teacher promising no sex until marriage. This was required and was graded on participation. The teacher even bragged about one girl coming back after her wedding day and telling her that she had upheld the contract. So that's an interesting thing to do in health class. And one other person said we had to walk down a line with different sexual acts written at different points along the line and stop at how far we've gone. The justification was that it was a lesson on purity in a Christian education class.
Everybody got to watch you stop where you went.
How far you had gone.
Oh my gosh.
How far you had gone. You had to stop at that level.
Wow.
Okay, so then everybody should lie. Let's just go ahead and everybody in the class, let's lie.
Yeah, if you were honest and told the truth.
Why would you?
That's some crazy stuff, huh? So, yeah, fascinating. All right.
Yeah, Victor in the chat room goes, teachers would pull your hair back in the 80s. And he's right. I remember a lot of teachers putting their hands on kids. A lot.
In the name of religion, I feel like the nuns, when I was in first grade, these nuns were brutal. And they were like, oh, we're appointed by God. We can do it. Like, I don't know. I don't think God wants you to beat kids.
I've heard horror stories about nuns.
Yeah. Yeah, my father-in-law, he grew up in a place called the Carmelite, and it was a Catholic.
A sect, yeah.
It was basically an orphanage.
They have those. They have Carmelite nuns in New Orleans.
And he said the nuns were mean.
He's got some stories.
Oh, man.
He's got some stories.
There's a lot of mean nun stories out there.
Yeah, that's crazy what he had to go through. Nuts. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, we got some new music from Billie Eilish that she's dropped. You'll be able to check that out. Muse has got some new stuff as well. And there's an interesting challenge that Bird and Denny's, I don't know how they came up with it, but apparently they just sit around and come up with odd thoughts, Virginia.
Oh, yeah.
Not sure what they're on, but...
Puff, puff, pass.
Yeah. So Jay-Bird was telling Denny's how he could run over to the racetrack gas station that is right across the street from us and make a beer run successfully and be back in the building within 10 minutes. Do you think that's doable?
I do.
You
I
do
do too.
think it?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be close. It really depends on how big the line is and how good are my legs right now.
They have self-serve cashiers over there at that new thing, so that'll make it even faster. You won't have to worry about the line, but sometimes those cash registers are down.
If we had to break it down, I think it would be 2 minutes over, 2 minutes back. That's 4 minutes. Now the question, I think, don't you think you could do that in 2 minutes, over and back?
I don't know.
Over there in 2, back in 2 more. That's 4 minutes total.
I think it's going to take him a minute just to get out of the building.
I was going to say, it's deceivingly longer than you think because getting out of the building is at least 30, maybe even 45 seconds. And then to run, and I'm also in sandals, which isn't the best day, the best move.
You do need to get like a girly beer. I want like a fruity beer.
I'm going to grab and go. I think I can't get two.
I think it's 6 minutes travel time tops, and then that would leave 4 to go into a store and buy the beer. Does that seem like that's too much time, Virginia, to go into a racetrack and buy the beer?
I mean, he's going to be cutting it close.
I'm saying up and back in 10 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
I think you're going to be close.
It's going to be close.
This building will give you some trouble, and the checkout process will give you some trouble. Other than that, I believe in you. Just don't get hit by a car.
My track record is not very good when it comes to self-checkout. I like interacting with the human.
You need to tie up your hair, too, Jesus.
I'm going to have to tie up my hair. You're right. I'm going to run into a car.
Do you think you'd be able to maintain a Facebook Live feed if you went over the elevator, cut it off?
You mean me holding it, or is Denny going to be holding it? Like I'm holding it the whole time running.
Denny's will go with you.
Yeah, if Denny's runs,
Which fired up, Denny's.
It may cut off in the elevator.
Okay.
But stick with me. Poor Denny's has to run with me. Oh, he's so upset about this. He could stay in a car if he wanted
That's
to.
why he's got to watch the conversations he has with you.
I know. He's now involved.
He's like, that's it. I'm never talking about stuff on the show again.
Every time I have to do a running stunt, there's Denny's with me.
Poor Denny's yesterday about a heat stroke.
He did.
He did.
He almost got taken
With
out
the
by
hot
the
dog
hot
thing on
dog challenge.
Wednesday, yeah.
Maybe he can get in a car and drive. Why? I'd sprint.
Okay, I'll have Denny's fire that up.
Yeah, I gotta.
Okay.
Just make sure that the car that hits you is not Denny's.
I gotta put my hair in a Jesus tail.
All right, we'll see if Jay Bird can actually make this challenge happen. You can watch. We'll have Suits plop it up on KVJ TV too after we get it going.
Stretch.
Okay. You know what kind of beer you're getting already? You probably ought to map
just
that
kind of
out.
go with what I see.
Get like a good beer, though.
I'll try, dog. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna. I'll look.
Take off your parka.
Yeah, you're probably.
You're going to be hot.
Yeah, that's true. It is very humid out there.
All right. I like
Today.
it. We're working out. Do I go barefoot? Oh, I think I have my dad's shoes here, but they have alcohol in them.
Oh, yeah, we were using them to drink beer out of. Hey, Juicy
No, I
Daddy.
think I only brought one.
You got one shoe.
You can hop.
You imagine what this guy's going to look like in the racetrack when he comes running in with one shoe?
What do you think, barefoot or sandal? I mean, I got flip flops.
You can't go in the racetrack barefoot. They might not let you.
You're right. All right, I'm gonna go sandals. All right, this is tough, man.
Yeah, you could actually run with the sandals in your hand, then put them on to go into the racetrack.
That's true.
Yeah, and then take them back off. You might go faster without,
Just don't get hit by a car. Watch for traffic.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for that Braveheart speech.
Okay, Denny's, we cranking here? I'm going to have Jay-Bird do an intro. We got it synced up to KVJ TV. We're going to try to live out this beer run challenge 10 minutes on the clock.
Good beer. No
Oh
bitch-ass
my gosh,
beer.
good God, Kevin. How do and I'm talking to her husband. How do you deal with it?
Yeah. Okay, you ready for this, Bird?
I'm
All right.
ready. You just tell me. So
Denny's got it? We good? Okay, Denny says we're good to go.
Set the timer.
I got it. It's 10 minutes, ready to go. Take one last little drink there. Beer run challenge, 10 minutes.
just to let people know who don't know, how far would you say the racetrack is from this station right here, from our building?
It is exactly across the street.
2
and-
blocks.
No.
Virginia's wrong again.
Yeah, I'd say so, because you go right back through the yards. So it's yeah. I mean, there's some land when you get to the street, but it's just across the street, and it's about maybe 30 yards on each side of the street. So you're talking 60 yards going across the street, and that's it. Okay, 10 minutes on the clock.
Hold on, I'm calling the station.
Okay, the Bird Beer Run Challenge
There
will be
is a
settled.
chance this might be our old station, though.
Hey, Bird, hey, how you doing?
I called the wrong station.
Oh, no.
It's 877 or 866. It doesn't matter.
877.
You're just not gonna hear me.
979
You'll hear me on
WRMF.
Facebook Live if you want to pot it up.
Okay. All right, dog, you ready for this?
Dog, I've been born to do this.
Okay, 10-minute beer run challenge begins in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, clock is on.
Beer challenge, baby. Come on.
Okay. All right, you can watch on KVJ TV. Will Bird be back in this studio in less than 10 minutes with beer? We'll find out.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Drake tried to do something that I think is happening a lot out in public these days. If you want to shoot your shot, it happened to me when I was at Disney. Is this... A lot of people are getting hit with this. I'll tell you what Drake did coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While gas prices keep going up and up, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before your ride. Dump the pump and book today at GoBrightline.com. Still seeing heavy delays after this earlier accident on 95 northbound at Griffin Road. Look for 2 left lanes blocked in the area, and we now have a crash tying you up here in Palm Beach County. This one is on 95 northbound right at 10th Avenue North. Look for a left lane blocked there. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Hi, I'm Jorge, one of the finance managers at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. You should come by and visit with Nelson or myself, and we will tailor a loan specifically for you. We have an assortment of lenders that will give you the most aggressive rates possible. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport, palmbeachmitsubishi.com.
You know, there's one thing about Xfinity, and that is speed and reliability. Okay, that's 2 things. But I tell you, they're both 2 things that you really need. You want speed, you want reliability, you also want protection. You want parental controls. Okay, wait, there's a lot more than 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, this is why I've had Xfinity for 23 years, and you can get it too right now with an amazing deal. It's called the Xfinity Supersonic Bundle, where you get unlimited internet with gig speed and supersonic Wi-Fi, so fast you can power 100 devices at one time. And you'll even get the free Flex 4K streaming box, taking all your favorite platforms for your movies and TV shows and putting it in one place. And it's all just $50 a month when you add Xfinity Mobile. And there's no annual contract required, no equipment fees, and a 2-year internet rate guarantee. To get it, all you do is go to xfinity.com/gig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or just go to an Xfinity store and ask them all about the Xfinity Supersonic Bundle.
Cookie wants to be a professional wrestler.
I'm Cookie Serratos, and I'm 11 years old.
She also wants to win all the medals. That's why Cookie and her family make every day count, squeezing out her best with Go-Go Squeeze.
Okay, Cookie, let's break for a Go-Go Squeeze.
Go-Go Squeeze fruit-on-the-go pouches are a nutritious snack made from 100% fruit with no sugar added.
Go, Cookie!
Because when you nurture your kids, you squeeze out the best in them. Squeeze out their best with Go-Go Squeeze. Not a low-calorie food. Products range from 11 to 13 grams of sugar and 60 to 70 calories per serving. Cookie wants to be a professional wrestler.
I'm Cookie Serratos, and I'm 11 years old.
She also wants to win all the medals. That's why Cookie and her family make every day count, squeezing out her best with Go-Go Squeeze.
Okay, Cookie, let's break for a Go-Go Squeeze.
Go-Go Squeeze fruit-on-the-go pouches are a nutritious snack made from 100% fruit with no sugar added.
Go, Cookie!
Because when you nurture your kids, you squeeze out the best in them. Squeeze out their best with Go-Go Squeeze. Not a low-calorie food. Products range from 11 to 13 grams of sugar and 60 to 70 calories per serving.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. You're driving along and some nimrod cuts you off. You hit the horn. Jeez, it sounds like a goose in distress. Time to head over to eBay Motors. They have horns for every make and model, not to mention horn pads, steering wheels, wiring, and more. 122 million parts. You can even go for an upgrade. It looks like Mr. Cutoff Man needs a new seat cover. Try eBay Motors, pal. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any.
Did you know trading in your car at a dealer could cost you money? A recent study found consumers who trade in their car pay an average of $990 more. So don't trade in. Sell it to We Buy Any Car. Learn more and get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Find out how much your car's worth at We Buy Any Car.
I'm hearing word that Jay Bird is having to concede to Denny's, and he has lost the challenge from what I understand. Now, he still has a full 2 minutes on the clock to try to get back here. He had told Denny's he could make a beer run in the morning in under 10 minutes. And he got across the street to the racetrack gas station, got the beer, and the line was so massive that apparently he said there's just no way to do it. So I guess he's punted.
Right when he went to go run out of the building.
Yeah.
The heavens opened up and it started pouring rain so hard. So he had to run over there in the downpour.
Oh, man. So on top of it, he just got drenched, huh?
Oh, it could not have gone so bad so fast.
Man, oh, man. Wow, okay. So I guess we'll find out when he gets back.
He's going to be wet and pissy when he gets back.
I'll keep the clock going. Just in case I'm getting bad information here or they decided to pursue, or maybe the line opened up like the heavens just did.
Oh, it was pouring.
There's still 1 minute left to see if Bird can make a 10-minute beer run, but it's looking like the answer is no.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, it appears Drake did something that you see people doing a little more frequently these days. Airdropping strangers in public. Drake took to his Instagram to talk about how he snapped a woman sitting at a table close to him, tried to airdrop her a picture, but she declined it.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
I guess you never know what you're going to get. Maybe she didn't realize it was the Drake or...
This happened to me when I was at Disney. I got one of those airdrops and I declined it too. But I think it's people trying to send you D-pics. So
Probably.
if you've been tricked once, you're not going to accept any ones in the future. So sorry, Drake. That one didn't work out so good.
Mm-hmm. All right, Bird, you made it back in time. You got the beer?
No, could you not see the Facebook Live video? Could you see what happened?
No.
The line.
I saw you had Landshark beer. I know you get that because you're a Jimmy Buffett fan, and you were in line.
The line
and,
was way too long. It was going to
yeah.
take 15 minutes.
So the answer is you can't do a beer run in 10 minutes then, huh?
I could have done it if the line wasn't there. If it was a regular day,
Mhm.
it just was packed in there.
Yeah, I think that's, but the Denny's would win the argument though, right? Because you can't during the show make a 10-minute beer run.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
The
you're right.
wisdom of Denny's. Yeah,
I think
prevails.
our argument was more that I physically couldn't get there and grab the beer, run in 10 minutes. We didn't really
Okay.
factor in the line.
Okay.
Had that rain help?
As soon as we ran, so it pretty much went as bad as a stunt could go.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
fell horrifically.
You fell.
no.
Okay.
But Denny's was so far behind me, did not get it on camera.
Oh, no.
Okay. Oh, no.
It's not Denny's fault.
You fell, and did you get wet? Did it rain?
Yeah, it was soaked. No one could really hear what was going on.
So it was a KVJ production.
Yeah, I just wish I would have known we were doing it today. I'm wearing the slickest of shoes. I might as well be wearing banana peels for shoes.
Well, your time over was pretty good. Just
Yeah,
I
it
guess
was-
you got to factor in lines.
We were there very quick.
Maybe
Yeah.
you should have just dropped a 20 on the counter and ran out with the beer and see how
Oh.
it plays.
Well, then everyone was saying skip everybody, but then that's not a good look.
No, you can't skip
It's
everybody.
terrible, yeah.
But you could drop a 20, overpay, and run out of there.
That's still skipping, and that's still causing a problem for them. And I don't know.
Okay. All right.
I don't know, Kev.
Okay.
Back in 2004, maybe I would have done it.
Okay.
Better. I don't know.
Younger
Maybe-
Spryer Bird, maybe.
that was a long ass line, though.
Yeah. People got to get that coffee.
You
and,
went at the peak time of day.
I'll tell you what, though, they had that gas station pizza just popping out. They had
Yeah.
so many pizzas there.
I know, and they don't look bad.
It didn't look bad this morning. It really, they
I've gone in there, and I'm not even a pizza person. I've been like, that doesn't look bad.
I didn't realize how many people ate morning pizza. A lot of people.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, we at least learned something.
Well, that's all what this show's about, isn't it?
Educational. Yeah. All right, Virginia, sorry. Back to your dirt.
That's okay. I don't know about you, but I've never really been a fan of that Camilla Parker Bowles. You know who she is?
Yeah. Mhm.
She's the one who is hooked up with Princess Diana's husband. But they say what happened was Camilla was dating him while she was still married to him. So it's kind of messed
Yeah.
up that there was some overlap there. So I've never liked her because of the overlap. And now I really don't like her. She may have been part of the whole drama that caused Harry and Meghan to leave their whole situation over there in the UK. And it sounds like it came from jokes that she made about their unborn mixed race child, joking that he would have, and I quote, this is what she said, according to this new documentary, ginger afro hair when he grows up. And she was laughing about it. And that's what upset Harry and Meghan so much that they were like, you know what? We are not raising our kids around this kind of
Yeah.
ridiculous, rude racism. And that was one of the things that fueled them leaving
Wow.
the Windsors.
Okay.
So You can check it all out. There's going to be a new book named Revenge, Meghan, Harry, and the War of the Windsors by Tom Bauer. And apparently he's got all kinds of interviews with people that are talking candidly about the royal family.
Okay.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Well, it is going to be a hot weekend in South Florida, but it's hot everywhere, man. What are you going to do?
Oh, I had my hose on. I was watering my lawn. The water was just lava hot.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure the grass loved that boiling hot water.
They're like, we're good. We'll just take the sun. We're fine. Yeah.
It just catches on fire the second it hits it.
Poof. I thought I heard my grass cry.
Yeah.
Mine's crying, too. I think everybody's is.
Yeah. Well, you're right. You got the Rolling Loud Festival that is going into Hard Rock Stadium this weekend, but they've had some issues with some of the performers. Kanye West just dropped out this week, and he was going to be headlining tonight. Gunna, who was going to be performing tomorrow night, is in jail, and he can't get out on bail, even though Kim Kardashian's trying to help him.
Hashtag free Gunna.
And then Lil TJ got shot 7 times.
Damn, TJ.
Yeah, they say he's recovering miraculously, but still, I guess he's not in any condition to perform at Rolling Loud. So.
You take 7 bullets and tell me if you can get on stage
no,
and
thank
sing.
you. Yeah.
7 bullets.
Yeah, so there's some performers who are not going to be there this weekend.
Tupac back in the day took a bunch. I think he took 6 shots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then he took more after.
Well, how's he doing?
Rest in peace.
Good point, yeah. Kid Cudi, Playboy Cardi, Lil Cudi, 2 Chainz on stage tonight. 3 6 Mafia, Sweet Tea. Then tomorrow you got Future and DaBaby going to be there on stage. Lotto, I know, Virginia, you love her.
Yeah, she's fun.
Gucci Mane, Kevin Gates, Soulja Boy going to be some of the big performers. And on Sunday at Rolling Loud, you got Kendrick Lamar as your headliner. Our boy Kodak Black is going to be there along with A$AP Ferg. So that's just some of them going on. And then a lot of the big performers are going to be at the nightclubs in Miami. Kodak Black's at 11 tonight in Miami. Travis Scott is going to be at 11 tomorrow night. He likes popping in there a good bit.
And just wait. You're not going to take the stage till like 3 a.m.
Probably not. No.
So don't get there early.
Future is going to be at Live nightclub in Miami Beach on Sunday. So you got all that going on. If you like going to outdoor concerts and smoking weed, you're going to love Iration tonight at Sunset Cove Amphitheater in West Boca.
What's their big banger?
As far as like a song, I don't know. A lot of them kind of sound the same to me.
Okay.
You know, but I don't even think you pay attention. You're just like, I don't know, man. I'm really high and I like the music. It's just really kind of chill. They've got songs like Reelin', Lost and Found, if you want to check out some Iration before it, and Time Bomb is probably their big banger. You've also got other music this weekend, including Incubus and Sublime, going to be at, I think, Amphitheater on Sunday to check out. You've also got some other performances. Check out Josh Wolf, comedian, going to be at the Palm Beach Improv tonight and tomorrow. Festival-wise, they're doing the Riverwalk Rhythm and Brews at Esplanade Park in Fort Lauderdale tonight. They're doing Parks and Rec night at the Holiday Park in Lauderdale. They got a summer beach party tomorrow in Boynton Beach at Copper Point Brewing. That's going to be a fun time if you just want to go out for some beers in the afternoon. Sammy Hagar is going to be at the Waterstone Resort Marina Sea Spray Inlet Grill on Lake Boca.
That's a fun spot. We've done stuff with Waterstone before.
Yeah.
They are on a very little nice piece of land.
It is, yeah, right there.
Beautiful views.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's going to be there bartending from 1 to 1:30. I think he'll be there in the afternoon. He's got some new booze that he's trying to sell you.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, and then on Sunday, it's National Tequila Day. Kind of excited about that.
Right, perfect for the weekend to end.
Yeah.
You want to get lit on Sunday?
What's that one tequila you're always gamming on about that you like?
Clase Azul.
Clase Azul.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
You get that at any liquor store, or you have to go to a special fancy liquor store?
No, they have it like at Publix liquors even.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm sure Whole Foods is... Or not Whole Foods, but Total Wine.
Total Wine, ABC,
Yeah.
most of those places have it. It's the fancy tall bottle.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting away from whiskey and trying like a new thing.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I've been riding the whiskey train for so long.
Okay.
Maybe let's ride a different train.
All right.
Do it.
Yeah.
Perfect weekend. It's tequila day.
Yeah, give it a shot. Well, with Rolling Loud rolling in, I was looking at all the different artists, and I know a bit about today's hip hop, but not a ton. And I was like, wait, who? Half of these names sound made up to me. So I just want to see how well you guys would do. Rolling Loud artist or not? What do you think? Barf. B-A-R-F-F-F. Barf. Is that?
That's going to be you after you enjoy too much tequila day.
That's such a great 80s nickname. Here's my friend Barf.
Barf. What do you think? Is that a Rolling Loud artist or not, Virginia?
Please, let there be a barf on the ticket.
You're in for Barf? What do you think,
I'm in
Bird?
for barf.
I'm saying there's not a Barf.
There is not a Barf. No.
Yeah, I don't know, but it sounds too 80s or something.
Okay, what about Snot? With the $sign for the S.
I like Snot, too.
I think Snot, because there's a $sign for the S, I think that is real.
You think that Snot is real? Snot is real. Snot is going to be at Rolling Loud this weekend.
It's odd. Barf seemed fake. Snot seems real.
Yeah. I know, right? What about Saucy Santa? Is Saucy Santa a Rolling Loud artist, Virginia?
Saucy Santa's not.
Okay, what do you think, Bird?
I don't think it is.
Saucy Santa is a Rolling Loud artist.
That's a good name. I like that name.
Damn it.
What about Baby Santa? Baby Santa. Are you going to see Baby Santa at Rolling Loud this weekend, Jay
I
Bird?
love a baby in a Santa outfit.
This one's tricky, but I'm going to say no.
What do you
Fake.
think, Virginia?
I'm going to say it's real.
It is real. There's both Saucy Santa and Baby Santa at Rolling Loud this weekend.
Duo?
I don't think so. I think they're separate artists.
Separate
But apparently-
occasions?
They do need to team up, though, and put out a banger.
Yeah, Saucy and Baby Santa together. Yeah. What about Lil Darky? Is that actually a Rolling Loud artist?
I'm going to say yes.
Yes, I'm going to say it is.
That is, yes. Correct. Very nice. What about Manatee? Mahnuhtee. Manatee. Yes or no?
It smells like Kevin Trickery. I'm saying it's fake.
I want it to be real.
It is not real. There's no Manatee. What about Spot 'em Got 'em? Is that a Rolling Loud artist?
If it is, I don't know if I like that.
I like it.
Spot 'em Got 'em.
It's real.
What do you think, Burr?
It's fake.
It's real. Damn it. What about Pepto Abysmal?
That's fake.
That's fake. That's too
Okay,
crafty.
that's fake, yeah.
It's Kevin writing, and
Yes.
we like it.
Yeah. What about Young Nudie?
That's real.
You think it's real?
Yeah, we're going
I
real.
think it is real.
Real.
Young Nudie is real.
Yeah.
That's a real Rolling Loud artist. Yeah, very nice. What about Granny Killa?
No, that's not real.
I can't sign off on that.
No, you can't. No, you can't do that. No, that's not. What about Duke Deuce? Is that a Rolling Loud artist?
I was going to say it sounds like a porn name, but I don't know if it does. It's kind of gross.
Yeah, it's
Duke
it's
Deuce.
Duke Deuce. But I mean, it's two names you associate with pooing, right?
Right.
is.
It's a double poo.
Double poo. Are you saying Rolling Loud artist or not?
Show me yes.
Show me no.
That's yes.
Oh.
It's a yes. It's a yes. And what about Bust a Nut?
I hope it is.
It's not.
It's not. Gosh, but it should, shouldn't it? Dang it.
He's producer Denny's, and he knows when you're high. He's producer Denny's, and he's one hell of a guy.
Oh, he definitely is. And he has a superpower to know if you are high or not. We're going to put it to the test here today. A couple people trying to see if you can tell if they are high or not. We start off with Eddie here from West Palm Beach. What's up, Eddie?
Hey, guys. Good morning.
How you doing, Eddie?
Doing pretty good.
Okay. All right, Denny's going to throw some questions at you. Listen to how you respond, and then he will tell you if you are high or not. What you got for him, Denny's?
All right, Eddie, how many slices of cheese do you think you have in your house currently?
Oh,
How many slices of what?
Cheese.
Jeez. A couple packs, I guess.
couple packs.
We're looking for exact numbers, Eddie.
Come on now.
I don't know, like this
20 slices.
20. Okay. All right.
I want to play that game so bad. I want to call it.
Okay, Pumpkin, how much cheese do you have?
I think I have at least 79 slices right now.
Okay, that's solid.
I think I do too, because I went to Restaurant Depot and bought what looks like that government cheese. It's just a big, long slab of American slices.
I'm always in the deli getting cheese, Kev. I'm always in the deli.
Well, you should be. I wouldn't expect anything less from you.
All right, Eddie.
Jesus.
Jesus,
Yes.
I love it. Second question, Eddie, here. What kind of nightmares do you think vampires have?
Man, I guess the kind where they get stuck in a box and never get out.
In a loft?
Box. I think, yeah, because they kind of,
In a coffin, they get stuck in their coffin and they can't get out.
Yeah, they're locked in there. Yeah, do they have the power to get out of a locked coffin? Okay. All right.
And final one here for you, Eddie. How many sandwiches do you think you've eaten in your lifetime?
Jay Bird again.
Over a million.
Over a million. Okay.
Over a million?
Oh, yeah. Sandwiches of the heat.
Okay. Bert, what would you say your number is?
I don't think it's a million. That's such a large number.
That is.
It has to be, I would say sandwiches, it's got to be in the 700,000 range.
Really?
I'm not quite
Okay.
there to... That's a lot of sandwiches. How many days are in the... Yeah, that's...
So,
wow.
Yeah, geez.
Okay, let's not do big math.
That's sandwich math right there.
That's lifetime math.
That's a great question. I wish I knew those kind of stats.
Well, you could kind of figure it out.
You could kind of figure it out.
Yeah.
Well, get back to us on Monday.
I do want to...
We might need the whole weekend to do the math.
I'll guesstimate on that.
I think you've done 10,500. I'm giving you about maybe 250 to 300 sandwiches a year.
All right.
42 years, 10,500. That's my guess.
I don't hate that guess.
I think that sounds accurate.
It's kind of far from 700,000.
I know.
It's all right, though.
I do eat a lot of sandwiches. Yeah, but...
He does.
I love it.
Okay.
Sandwiches we're good at. Math we're not.
That's my guess.
That's my kind of math, though.
All right, Denny's, what do you think about Eddie here? Is he high or is he not high?
I'm not really getting a high vibe from Eddie.
Okay, not getting a high vibe from Eddie. What'd you say, Eddie?
I said, I'm pretty ripped right now.
Oh,
Eddie
got me.
Eddie got you.
Oh, man, oh, man.
Did you underestimate Eddie?
Yeah, he didn't.
I'm not going to lie, that coffin, that whole drag, that threw me through a loop. I don't even know what to say about that.
Now I think he's on, but
dude,
now he gets real.
Yeah.
Hey, man, this is really tough. So I'm really ripped right now.
Wow, Eddie kind
got
of
me.
snuck in.
Oh, he got
He
me.
is sleeper stoner.
Wow.
He got me.
Well, there you go.
Now he's letting it go.
Why didn't that? Yeah. you're
Now he's
right.
rubbing it in my face.
Now he's letting it all hang
Let that
out.
stoner flag fly.
Oh, Denny is taunting you.
Man. He got me. Good job, Eddie.
Oh man, just in case you didn't believe
Oh
it.
man, I'm sorry, Denny.
Hey, got me.
what a
Good.
Those are really great questions.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
There you go. Eddie obviously taking an Uber to wherever he's going today. All right, we've got Sebastian here from West Palm Beach. Hello, Sebastian.
What's going on, guys?
Not much. Okay.
How we doing today? I want to say good morning to you guys first things first and let you guys know that I appreciate you guys. I listen to you guys every morning on my way to work. You guys are hilarious. And I just want to let you guys know that. Thank you for making my day.
Well, that's so nice.
So kind.
nice of him. He's
I hope this isn't part of the lying act part. I hope he really means
it's
that.
so sincere
So
sounding.
sincere.
yeah, this is all part of the
You
ruse.
say, I'm not high and I don't like you guys.
All part of the routine.
Yeah. Okay. Is there any chance that Sebastian is high here? That's the name of the game. Can Denny's tell if he is or not? Denny's, you don't want to go 0 for 2. What do you think here?
Oh,
What do you?
God.
How embarrassing.
By the way, they're coming for you.
Everybody, headhunting.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got. Let's see.
All right. Let's see. First question. Which ocean do you think tastes the best?
Man, it depends. I mean, I'm Cuban, so, you know, coming out from the Cuban Sea, maybe the Gulf.
The Gulf.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Gulf. Get lost in the wrong current, ended up in the Gulf.
Okay, he's going. He's a
All
homer.
right, the Gulf. It's warm.
Salty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dead Sea would be the worst.
Oh, so salty.
The
Yeah.
Dead Sea would be the worst, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
No love for the Mediterranean?
That'd be my favorite. That'd be the tastiest.
Yeah, Mediterranean
So
probably.
Indian Ocean? Good fishing over there?
It's too spicy. A lot of curry.
The
Yeah,
Pacific.
too spicy out over there for sure.
That's a good question, Denny. You got everybody thinking.
He's had all great questions.
Yeah. He's on point with his questions,
Yeah.
at least. All right, what's your next one for Sebastian?
Sebastian, which Greek god do you think sneezes the loudest?
Jeez, dude, what Greek god sneezes the loudest? I wouldn't even know that one.
It's got to be Zeus.
Who's sneezing over there the loudest?
Yeah.
Probably Zeus.
It's got to be Zeus.
One
I
of
mean,
the
he's
Titans,
the
maybe.
god of thunder, right?
Yeah, he's the
Could be
grand
God of
god.
Thunder. I mean,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The biggest
could
god.
be a couple of them.
Okay.
God of Thunder.
Yeah.
Makes you think he's a loud farter.
Could be too, yeah. He's got, yeah.
Please, Zeus,
Everything that
don't-
comes out of him is
don't
loud.
strike me
He's
down,
the god that
Zeus.
farts the loudest.
Yeah.
All right. Final one for you. Which animal species would be the worst to wait on?
Oh, like if they came into a restaurant?
If they had they get that corner booth.
Oh, dude, the worst one. The worst one. Probably a camel.
Camel, okay.
Camel?
I say a camel.
I don't know why, but I feel like a table full of foxes would be just, they would complain.
They laugh
and
at
they're
you.
pretentious. I don't know. I don't like it. A group full of foxes.
Yeah, but then you get a camel, you'd bring some food to you, they would just spit at you. You'd be like, oh, what is this?
Okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing camel's a little angry.
Yeah,
Valid
Sebastian
point.
brings an argument here.
Valid point.
All right, Denny's, are you getting a vibe on Sebastian here? Do you think he could be high? Eddie fooled you.
Oh my gosh,
You didn't
yeah.
think he was high at all, and Eddie said he was ripped, and then he let out a big stoner laugh. So what about Sebastian here?
Sebastian's already gonna beat on because I mean he sounds out of his gourd.
Out of his, I think he's smoking meth.
That's what I'm saying.
But is he acting?
Now,
It's
here's
gotta
where
be.
it's tricky, where you have a seasoned stoner who's stoned and then overact. Oh, he's talking. He's talking.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
He
man.
is.
It's got to be an act, right? It's so over the top.
Denny's, don't blow it.
Oh god.
Mijo, you have to go on your gut, and you got to go on your own on this one.
This is going to set the tone for your weekend.
Sebastian.
You miss this, you're going to have a terrible
He's
weekend.
got to be putting it on.
He sounds like he's putting
He's
it
got to
on.
be putting it on, Kevin.
Okay.
This has to be fake.
You're saying he's not high.
That or he's on.
Oh, gosh.
Oh gosh.
I think he's definitely putting
He's
it on.
got to be putting it on.
He's definitely putting an act on.
Oh, he's got y'all
Hey,
twisted.
fat show.
Man,
No,
oh man.
I'm not. I'm definitely not. I'm not.
Nah.
Oh, okay. He's
I
already
would be,
telling you.
though.
He's
Yeah,
not.
I'm not. I'm definitely not. Yeah, I'm not. I would be, but I'm not. I'm on my way to work, so I gotta be on top of things.
But let's be honest here, though, Sebastian. You do smoke an ass ton of weed, don't you?
I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, I mean, I'm totally for it. It can help people in so many ways. So 100%.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, there you go. Denny's guessed correctly. We'll give you a point for that. You get credit.
you guessed correct.
It felt.
Sebastian's acting was absolutely amazing.
He's got the voice for
Sebastian.
it.
Yeah, he does.
It just
He
felt
put
like
in
a
good
lot.
routine.
You guys have a great day, man. A great weekend. I appreciate you guys. All right.
Oh, I love you,
we
Sebastian.
love you.
Man, oh, man.
This bit does always bring out the sweetest people.
He is adorable.
Man, Eddie got me good.
Yeah.
He was tricky.
Eddie
Eddie was
was
tricky.
tough.
Eddie was tough.
Eddie was tough.
There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
I mean, it sounds like something straight out of a Florida horror movie. 43-year-old Eric Merida was found naked and missing an arm near
What?
Lake Manatee Fish Camp in Mayaca City in Manatee County.
What happened? Is he telling the story or?
This is a story you're going to want to hear. Not a lot of details yet, but what we do know is that there's a group of people that found him Wednesday evening behind a fence, naked, along County Road 675. A man who found Murda said that he told them a gator ripped off his arm days ago, as it had taken him quite some time to find his way out of the woods.
Oh my gosh.
Naked and afraid, right? What the hell, man? Merida is recovering in the hospital after what was left of his right arm. It was amputated near the shoulder. A trapper has been dispatched to the area to try to locate the gator, but could you imagine traipsing through the swampy areas of Manatee County there in Myakka City as a gator's hunting you down, has already ripped your arm off and you're naked?
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
He's lucky he got away.
Oh, no doubt. My goodness,
Was
what
he-
a story you have.
Gosh, I wonder if he was like in the water or if he was just like chilling at a campground.
Yeah, hopefully next week we'll have more details on what exactly happened there.
Dang.
How he wound up in that situation. Something that's almost as terrifying for a lot of Stewart residents. There's a neighborhood that's being annoyed by a nudist who is doing his yard work naked. Apparently, he'll come out there and trim the bushes, wash his car, roll up the hose, so he's bent over a lot.
We had a guy in Palm Beach Gardens. Now, he wasn't completely naked, but he wore the skimpiest mankini. And he was older. He was out in the lawn every day, bending, squatting. If you live in Palm Beach Gardens, you know what guy I'm talking about. He just was, he put it all out there, man. Just nard full.
I don't hate these guys. I think they bring comedy to the neighborhood.
It always brought a smile to my face.
Well, they don't like it because of the kids. It's a family neighborhood. They don't want their kids seeing a naked guy out there walking around. So they called Martin County Sheriff and, you know, they said, look, as long as he's not touching himself inappropriately, there's really nothing we can do since he's on his own property.
Yeah, it turns sexual when you start touching yourself. But if you're just out there doing lawn and you're naked and getting that sunlight out there, there's people that love doing that. That's their way of life.
Right, yeah.
Being naked out in
I guess you have the freedom to do it. I just got to teach the kids, be like, well, that's just nudity, y'all.
Some people are weird and they like to be naked in front of others. And, you know, I think if you just like tell the kids it's not normal, but it's what he's choosing to do, like, you don't have to make a big, huge deal of it.
You're part of that world. You were forced to go to nudist colonies.
I did when I was little. I didn't like it, though.
I mean, it explains a lot.
Mm-hmm. Boy, this is a crazy video out of Disney, the happiest place on earth, which it was not. It all started when a female Disney guest was waiting to get into Mickey's PhilharMagic and realized that she had left her phone on her electric conveyance vehicle. So she left the line to get it. Her family stayed in line, and when she returned, another family tried to block her from rejoining the line, thinking she was just flat out ditching. Well, her family then reportedly waited outside the theater and confronted the other group when they came out. One of them reportedly said to the other family, "We don't appreciate you guys pushing my younger sister." And then from there, look out, baby. They were throwing hands. I mean, it was a shouting match that turned physical, a really solid punch to one dude's face. And it went on for a good several minutes before security and law enforcement got there. Deputies responded to the park and arrested 3 people for misdemeanor battery. One guy involved had injuries to his face.
Oh, boy.
So, kind of crazy.
In the video, all you see is just random shoes just laying all over the ground.
I know, right?
People started fighting and their shoes just exploded.
Just everywhere. Just everywhere. Just crazy stuff. Well, Caitlin McClure, a New Jersey woman who helped create a fake story about helping a homeless veteran, which led to $400,000 in GoFundMe donations, was just sentenced in federal court to 1 year in prison. She was also ordered to pay restitution. Her and her former boyfriend began this scam with a heartwarming story about a down-on-his-luck veteran, Johnny Bobbitt, who had handed her his last $20 to fill up her tank after she ran out of gas in the middle of the night. Well, McClure and her boyfriend, Mark D'Amico, created the GoFundMe to raise funds for this kind-hearted stranger, and about 14,000 people contributed to the cause. But the whole thing was a hoax. The scheme unraveled once she and her then boyfriend were sued by the homeless man in 2018.
Because they kept the money.
Yeah.
If they only would have split it with the homeless guy, he probably never would have tried to sue them.
Probably not.
They're dumb.
Mm-hmm. They are dumb, and she's going to prison. An Alaska Airlines flight was delayed on Monday because the 2 pilots were arguing. One of the pilots called it a failure to get along, and one of them got off and left.
Dang.
That delayed the flight 3 hours. Thanks, dudes. Unreal, huh? And it probably started over a chat about politics.
Maybe that, or it could have been about a woman.
Oh, you never know.
It always is, Virginia.
You don't know. Those flight crews, there's some swapping going on.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen to this. A 28-year-old man was almost strangled to death by his pet snake in Fogelsville, Pennsylvania.
That's the thing about a pet snake. They can turn on you.
When police arrived on a wellness check, they found the 15-foot snake wrapped around its owner's neck.
Oh, my gosh. And he was still alive?
Yeah, he was lying on the floor unresponsive and in cardiac arrest. One of the officers was able to shoot the snake in its head without causing further injury to the man.
Oh, my gosh.
His condition is unknown. The snake is dead. That's crazy.
What
huh?
a story.
They don't care. Yeah, that's why when you got pet snakes, they don't love you. You're just a meal to them that if they could get to you, they'd take you out.
I wonder, with some of these pets that people have, I know you're into the pet. Is the pet really into you? I don't know.
Only into eating you.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Does a pet snake have the capacity to go, oh, I love you, Kevin.
Yeah.
Please pick me up and snuggle with me.
Yeah, does he get happy to see you and wag his tail?
I mean, he loves it when you have a mouse. That's about it.
Saw some of our KVJ Nationers that are watching KVJ TV from Texas talking about how hot it is there. And apparently it's so hot, they started a Facebook page now showing squirrels who are splooting as a way to cool down from the heat. Now, if you're like me and until this morning didn't know what splooting is, apparently it is where these squirrels will lay on their stomach with all fours sprawled across a cool floor. They say it is a way for them to not sweat or pant, and it's how squirrels cool down. If you're watching KVJ TV, you can see what splooting is. There's one squirrel that has found some cool surface, and there is another one that is just all sprawled out trying to cool down their bellies.
How has this not become a viral challenge, the splooting challenge?
I'm sure it probably will, because I saw hashtag splooting is now a thing.
You're going to start seeing people sploot in the middle of Walmart.
They look like they're doing the Superman.
Yeah, that's kind of it.
You're right. It'll start off in stores, and then someone will do it in a road, get hurt.
Yeah. And boy, how about this? You know, you heard that our president has got the COVID right now, but how about a combo of COVID and monkeypox?
Together?
Happened to a guy in California at the same time.
Oh.
He said the symptoms led him to weeks of misery, hanging out in bed. That's terrible. If you haven't seen the monkeypox, you get those open sores and it's spread through skin-to-skin contact.
It looks like your skin starts to bubble. Some of the pictures I saw, it is gnarly.
So he had monkeypox and COVID at the same time.
Yeah.
I wouldn't play the lottery, man. It's just not going your way.
Yeah. No, it just doesn't look fun. So there you go. All right, is this normal or not? We got this email wanting to know. It says, my boyfriend is sharing intimate details of our sex life with his mom. What?
Oh.
Says, I discovered over a cup of coffee with my boyfriend's mom that he is sharing intimate details of our sex life with her. She even mentioned the exact position we were in and then said, yeah, I didn't hear it went so well.
Oh, boy.
What position?
Who does this? I quickly ended the conversation and immediately talked to my boyfriend about what was said. He acted like it wasn't a big deal. He wanted to say that many sons will talk to their moms about their sex life. He told me that his mother and he are very close and that they tell each other everything. Well, I just need to know, is it normal that my boyfriend of a year told his mom about our sex life? Do a lot of guys do this?
It depends on how they are. If they're close like that and they've always talked like that to each other, it's not weird to them. But you're saying it's weird to you, and I agree with you. I would not want to have conversations with my mother-in-law about what happens in the bedroom and positions with her son.
I got to tell you, I was super, super duper close with my mom, and super duper close with all of my family members. To go into details is something I would not be.
Position.
I wouldn't be jiving with that. That is something I never discussed with my mom.
Yes.
Hey, Mom, I love it, doggy. It's never happened.
It's a little much, and I don't think it's out of bounds for you to say to everybody, your mother-in-law and your man, look, I don't want to go here with either one of you talking about my mother-in-law commenting on our sex life.
I mean, to be quite honest with you, I'm not. If I'm having sex with somebody, and I'm not a fool over here, I know that people talk. I don't like you really talking about anything we're doing to other people. I like to keep it between us. Call me old-fashioned.
Deal breaker for anybody here?
No, it's not a deal breaker.
No?
But you do need to pull them both aside separately, I think, and just say, hey, I feel a little awkward. Especially him. Say, look, don't tell your mom what we do in the bedroom because then she comes to me and wants to talk about it. And I do not want to talk to your mom about our sex life.
I'd be pretty bummed out about that. I don't want your mom knowing what we're doing. I don't want mom to know what I'm doing to her daughter.
And if she does know, because you have to tell her, just tell her to stop talking to me about it. Ignorance is bliss. I would rather think that she doesn't know and she doesn't bring it up and we cool.
That's kind of how I feel about a lot of this stuff. If you're going to do any of this stuff, just don't ever let me know about it.
Right.
But you're letting me know about it, so now it's a problem.
Right.
If you're going to lie to me, just lie to me real good.
Yeah. I have Suits put up a poll just to find out how normal this is on KVJ TV in the chat room. Have you ever shared details of your sex life with a parent? Yes or no?
I could tell my parents if I had slept with somebody, but that's about as far as it would go. It wouldn't be, then, Mom, I got out the chocolate and I melted it on her thigh.
Right. Yeah, the key word here is details.
Oh, you can burn a thigh. Be careful.
Oh, I've burned many thighs. And my own.
All right, if you're in the KVJ TV chat room, you can let us know your thoughts on that. We'll find out how normal it is. Go to YouTube, search for the KVJ Show, or take a shortcut and go find kvjshow.tv. Okay, well, the question was asked, and now we got an answer. Is it normal to share intimate details of your sex life with your parents? Right now, after 100 votes, 89% of the people in KVJ TV say it is not normal to do that.
Okay, that's a big number.
That sounds about right there. There's that 10% of weird.
Right, yeah. In fact, we got a text from one mom says, yeah, my son, who's in his 30s, tells me everything. And I was talking to his girlfriend, and I mentioned a certain thing she should do to wake him up every single morning to make sure he's always happy.
Oh, my.
How about that?
Does that weird you out?
Yes.
It does. It does.
I think that is way too familiar. And it doesn't mean that anything creepy is happening between mother and son.
No, it doesn't.
It just means that they don't have boundaries and they don't understand how inappropriate that is to most people.
Well, it sounds like they're on a very deep friend level where they can, I mean, that's something you talk about, you know.
And most people don't do that. So you guys are the weird ones. And when girls have problems with it and they bring it up that this makes me feel awkward, you're the problem, not the girl.
Well, why does the mom, like on the last scenario you were talking about, why did the mom even have to tell
It's a power move.
the girlfriend that she even knew about that stuff? You know what I mean? The son and the mom could have had a conversation and then just kept it between them.
It's a power move. A lot of times it's a power struggle between a wife and a mother-in-law. And the mother-in-law is flexing. She's showing that, hey, I have the inside details of your relationship. And here's what you can do better that you're not really cutting the mustard in, sweetie.
Yeah. Okay.
It's weird.
Yeah, I would not want to be a part of something like that. Can't imagine. Yeah, my family was the way it's supposed to be. We were very closed up and repressive.
Well, there's got to be something in the middle.
There is. There's definitely something in the middle. Because you want to go you want to be like the movie Carrie.
Yeah.
Where,
Right.
Not us Mennonites.
Yes.
All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, what are you binge watching this weekend? Do you have something you're looking forward to watching? It is awesome when you have something that is great and you're hearing lots of hype on it and you know it's very solid. That's why I was so excited a couple of weeks ago when I had the Terminal List with Chris Pratt waiting for me on Amazon Prime. I'd heard good things. I'm like, oh, I can't wait. And I got into it, and man, it delivered. I was like, oh, man, that was so good. So maybe you can go binge watch that. If you like Navy SEAL revenge movies, this is a 10-part, I think, series that you can check out. It'll eat up a good part of your weekend. So I'm hearing vibe about another thing to binge this weekend. It's getting a lot of hype. Maybe somebody has seen it, and you can let me know what is getting so much hype that you may definitely want to be binging this weekend. I will tell you next. So So what are you going to be binge watching this weekend? Want to stay in the cool air conditioning, avoid those thunderstorms? So cozy when you find something good to watch. A lot of people texting in about what they got on deck, and there's a lot of people going to be binge watching Stranger Things. In fact, one person said, yeah, my sister told me to watch it, so I binged it, and I loved it so much, I'm going to re-binge watch it with my 10-year-old weirdo daughter. How fun is that, huh?
I love that.
It's fun. It's fun.
Somebody else is rewatching season 1 of Stranger Things, and they said it's really kind of cool because when you see it again, you can kind of really start to connect all the dots. So some shows are good to watch many times.
I love going back and watching a show again because you're right.
I do it with the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills all the time. There's all kinds of cattiness that I missed the first time.
You watched that? You watched that twice?
I do. And then they do these episodes now called Never Before Seen Footage. So it'll be a new episode they release like after it's already out, but they'll add in like 3 or 4 scenes of extra catty.
They had to go back and refake fight later.
Yes.
Yeah. We didn't quite get it. You were out of the shot. Can you guys have fake
be
fight
angry at
again?
each other again, yeah.
Oh, I eat it up like hot soup.
You do, and it's alarming.
Yeah. Somebody recommended Blackbird on Apple TV. Okay, I have to look into that. I don't think I've ever heard of Blackbird on Apple TV. There's a lot of these kind of shows out there. There's so much stuff anymore that I don't even know what the heck anything is.
It's the Cheesecake Factory menu kind of a thing. It's so much.
Yeah, it is so much. It's got Ray Liotta in it. Taron Egerton is also part of it, and Greg Kinnear is on Blackbird. It's inspired by actual events when high school football hero and decorated policeman's son is sentenced to 10 years and a minimum security prison. He is given the choice of a lifetime, a maximum security prison for the criminally insane, and befriends a suspected serial killer.
Ooh.
There's a lot going on there.
There is a lot going on there. That's Blackbird on Apple TV.
What would you do if you found out like you were actually boys with a serial killer? Like you had no idea, your friends, and then one day they're like, yep, he killed like 20 chicks.
Ask Ann Rule. She worked side by side with Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
She thought she knew him. She said he was kind. And then she has a book called The Stranger Beside Me.
Wow.
Yeah. Imagine that working next to somebody like a Ted Bundy, someone prolific like that.
And you thought he was your friend.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes you, and she's a woman, so you make her think, was there ever a time where Ted Bundy wanted to kill me?
Yeah.
Sure he did.
But sometimes
I mean, how often have we wanted to kill our own coworkers and we haven't actually done it?
Why are you looking at me?
Nah.
I don't know if you can kill her, dog.
No,
she'll come back.
You think you can step on up and get froggy?
It'd actually be worse.
I think the only way to take her down is to burn her. I think you have to burn the witch. It's the only way.
I always got liquids on me too, so bring the heat.
Yeah. The show that I'm hearing that I need to binge watch this weekend, it's called The Gray Man. It's on Netflix. It stars Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans. And the person who texted in said, it's like the Bourne series meets the best James Bond movie ever times 10. Tons of action. Chris Evans is the best bad guy. Now, what the description of The Gray Man says, when the CIA's top asset, his identity known to no one, uncovers agency secrets, he triggers a global hunt by assassins set loose by his ex-colleague. So that's what they say about The Gray Man on Netflix. Now, taking a quick little gander over at Rotten Tomatoes, it does have a 90 audience score.
That's high.
50 critics. The critics say, The Gray Man has the star-studded outline of an entertaining action thriller, but it's filled in with lukewarm leftovers from far better films.
Damn.
Yeah, so the critics don't necessarily love it. The audience does, which usually the audience is the way to go. I always find I match up more with them.
The people. We trust them.
Yeah, but I love that kind of stuff. If you want an action flick, check out The Gray Man, unless enough people tell me don't listen to Rotten Tomatoes. That's a bad review. Rolling Loud artist Lotto. Got a big old weekend coming up here. Going to be dodging some storms possibly, though. Man, it's stormy today, huh?
It sounds like it's storms on top of us.
Yeah.
I like going outside and wading in the pool when it rains. Is that weird?
Just make sure there's no lightning, Pumpkin.
Oh, I don't do lightning. No.
Good Lord.
I like to strap a bunch of aluminum foil on my body and go into the pool.
I don't go out no lightning storm.
Dude, I am not about finding you floating.
Someone's going to.
That would wreck my day.
I do not want Virginia to find my dead body. She's definitely going to take some pictures with things in my butt.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna put things in your corpse butt.
I don't know.
What kind of animal do you think I am?
I think you're an animal.
I would not put things in your zombie butt.
All right.
That's just too far.
It's good to know. It's good to know she has limits.
Kevin or Denny's? Nah, probably Denny's. Yeah, I don't want Kevin finding me. I think Kevin would act like Kevin would go, I didn't see anything. He gets in his car.
Kevin would compartmentalize it and then blank it out and forget that it happened.
You know what? I call Denny's. Hey, Denny's, you might want to check on your boy.
You text him.
Yeah.
Denny's, you got to clean Jay Bird's pool.
You're right. I don't like talking. Hey, might want to look on the bird.
I'm busy.
Something going on. Okay. You all ready for some Hink Pinks?
Oh, man.
So ready.
I don't want it, Kev. I need it.
I hear you.
You did good last week.
I was? Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm. Got some rhyming riddles. The answer to the riddle is a pair of words, 2 words that have to rhyme with each other to get credit. They have to make sense, too. Okay, so, for instance, if I said solar enjoyment.
Sun fun.
Sun fun. Sun fun, yeah.
Yep.
Sun fun would be the answer. Okay, that's your example. Here is where we start to compete. You have 10 seconds to come up with the correct answer. Sour beginning.
Tart start.
Oh, Virginia. Yes, it is.
Yep. I can tell him off.
It is a tart start.
I can tell him off.
Man, oh man,
The brain just not
that
working
is a
there.
sour beginning, Bird.
It was on the tongue, and the brain wouldn't let it happen.
Okay. All right, Virginia's up 1-0. All right, Hink Pink. A small basketball surface. A small basketball.
Scoop hoop.
Small basketball surface. Short court.
Short court.
A small basketball surface.
I was going all in on floor for some reason.
Okay, yeah.
So loud.
I know, and I thought I had something, then I'm just making sound. I'm sorry.
I thought you were sneezing.
I know, I'm sorry.
You need to turn down your annoying.
Don't send Kevin an email about how annoying I am and how I ruin games. Guess what? I know.
Okay, what do you
Yeah, talk like that.
Oh, yeah. You got a lot of nerve, lady.
Okay, what about this Hink Pink? 10-cent theft.
Dime crime.
Oh, Virginia, dime crime is a 10-cent theft.
I can't get it moving, man.
Virginia's fast today. That's 2 for her. All right, Hink Pink. Submarine food. Submarine food.
Grub sub.
What?
Grub sub. Grub sub. Grub hub. Grub.
Sub grub?
I'll give your bird that. Yeah. Sub grub, yeah. Let's go with that.
Okay.
Grub sub, yeah, it's just kind of the reverse order, but it still works.
It's just like that. The bird is back in the game.
I'm gonna give you that.
Backwards Jesus.
That's all right.
Okay, bird trails by 1. It's 2-1. Virginia in the lead. We need the answer to this rhyming riddle. Durable, skimpy swimwear.
Strong thong.
Oh, bird, he's tied it up. Whoa.
Come on. Where my birdies at?
Thong.
Where my birdies at? Whoa. Whoa.
Okay. We got the tiebreaker, and the winner happens with the next point.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
It's all on the line.
Okay, next up. A ghoulish party giver.
Troll.
A
Bull
ghoulish party
troll.
giver. Ghoulish party giver. Ghoulish party giver would be the
Trick.
ghost host.
Ah.
Ghost host.
Ghost host.
Okay. We'll try another one here. Okay.
The chat room got that one.
They did.
They got ghost, yeah.
Okay.
Why are you looking at what the chat room's saying?
What's 10 seconds delay?
Cheating. Whatever.
Yeah, you can tell I'm really crushing it.
All right, here we go. Hink Pink. Syrup collector. Syrup collector. The answer, 2 words that rhyme. Syrup collector.
Treat me.
Sap trap. Okay. All right. Their minds are fried. They're limping across the finish line.
The athletes are really struggling here.
It's 2-2.
We can't get another point.
Oh my gosh.
This, I think, might go fast. So be ready. Your Hink Pink is sugary beef.
Sweet meat.
Oh,
And it's
my
over.
bird.
And it's over.
I gave you it.
It's over
I let you
just
in.
like that.
I let you in.
You didn't let me nothing.
Sweet meat. Man, oh man. Okay, Virginia's the winner.
Weak Jesus, bring it next week.
Weak Jesus? That's sacrilegious to say.
Oh, man, we got a bunch of people really excited today. I always love to hear good news on a Friday. So tell us your Feel Good Friday. What is your win for the week? We got Josie who said, I was let go of my very toxic workplace yesterday, and I can't believe the relief I feel.
Wow.
So thank you to Public Safety Palm Beach County for doing me a favor and saving my mental health.
There you go. Sometimes you need a shove, and the universe gives you that. And
Yeah.
I think that's a very healthy attitude for you to have, Josie. I'm bigger and better is ahead of you, girl.
This text says, I just finished my bachelor's degree and I'm finally going to be a special needs teacher starting next month. It's never too late. I'm 58 years old.
Good for you.
That's cool.
Doing the Lord's work.
Yep, no doubt. Also exciting stuff here. It says my mom bought me a Peloton treadmill for my birthday and it's being delivered today. And then I'm going to go see Incubus with a great group of friends on Sunday.
Wow.
And they're great live, too. I've seen Incubus. They're fantastic. You're going to love that show.
People still buying the Peloton even after all the...
Yeah, I guess so.
How Big died.
Well, hopefully you don't die like Big did.
Well, Carrie Bradshaw, blood's on her hands.
She didn't call 911.
She really didn't.
How long did she wait?
She never called.
She's like, oh, well, he's gone.
James said, my Feel Good Friday, I won the grand prize for Universal from WRMF, and we're headed to Orlando today for the next 3 days. This prize package is amazing, and it's allowing us to give our son, who's turning 18 on Friday, an awesome birthday trip.
Aww.
Thank you, KVJ and WRMF, for making it an awesome family weekend.
Nice.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, and I know your husband, Panda's jacked because he's going with some Bills fans to Los Angeles to see the Bills play out there at SoFi Stadium, which is an amazing place, and they even get to check out a Dodgers game, I guess, while they're going to be there.
Yeah, he's going out there for the Bills season opener with a bunch of guys from Buffalo that he grew up with.
That's cool.
Such a cozy trip for him.
I'm
Yeah.
so excited for him.
That's nice. So there you go. Congratulations to everybody with your little Feel Good Fridays. All right, After the Show podcast coming up here in about 10 minutes on YouTube. Before we get there, Bird, if you would wrap us all up with your thought for the day.
Yes, anger. We've talked a lot about anger this week. Have we? I don't know, maybe.
Are you just making stuff up?
Anger is a feeling that makes your mouth work faster than your mind.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.